This is Wadu TV, truth and integrity.
Abusia mayemo bibia kwaba Wadu TV so eni yebesro. So first time I watch Wadu TV or best subscribe my channel no. Na o comment hunya nti o comment or comment section movie na wa like video na wa share ko all social media platforms so e dia maye. Na maye ntinsim wo Kevin Taylor kache. Wakasa dia fa NPP Manifesto ho. Na me adoma kwesiade NPP for e de wo manifesto eba. Ehun nsem esi etisen. Na Kevin Taylor kasa dia fa no che se NPP ni manifesto. Emfa won in dia watito manten so se Bawumia so bobesi. Wo se NPP ni manifesto ne enko bisa Ken Agyapong. Kennedy say ebra no ne Bawumia e compete no say jatapa no munie se bossebo abojata no munie wo se yemfa yensan kohim enti hwan na yes abojata no wo ti Bawumia na kasa no Kennedy ne NPP fo bi ni say onya papa wontimi mo man no na so no Ghana fo a chese kakra no mrefiade sisia no mrefiade president fa Bawumia mra ya ntoma mahama na mahama ba eba Ghana bede ne policies ahodo bi so no Kevin Taylor nya adagie ne bre acheche ne nyina mo mayenti no
asen dompim na oni enwia owia enyini ye no momusan se obenya 30 years de na odokwa adon asen dompim abo pete ogina nkwara nim na odada omo ne magu abrochire opuro ne mana wawo mo se mprekoro mo nyina gu abrochire ena ogina nkwara nim 16 17 years ena oka achom so oni owia na nyini ye no message ogina SS fu anim o ena o so oni owia o aboa na e friend owia no oni owia na enti o behave so owia enti afena me hu ade Korintia Kennedy oye ne bibia so owia oni owia na nyini ye na time a woni owia enyini ye a na kerosene ni wo kane ni ho a wotie kurasi to a wadane eye den wadane owia nua no owia donfo owia adamfo. The question is unya opportunity na okọ eye parliament no 30 years na dey na rekoma okromfo otwe we ejimifo we near from honorable me what is my friend Kennedy honorable that I'll be a fool to do that because there's nothing about him excessively honorable. He's not consistent. He cannot be relied on. He is not truthful. This is a despicable, dirty, filthy liar. And a reasonable human being like me, I'm a one man, make sure I'm the principles of life. Such a person, I'm not supposed to refer to as an honorable. He's a diseased, despicable human being. Inti sa kwa we one oria nyini ye no. Eka say o nyini no, o nyina oria ende ukọ baby ofri na asen dompem oria da ho ho. We di almost 30 years. Sika onya free eye pharmaceutical shop obi e nyina through politics no. Odene mako go abrochire ema asen dompemfo da ho ne enwia oria eti kwasia afe wo bebi asem ne free omo hu musem wagimi na enkora ne de omo yankora na mo awofo ne school fun amomba ne kono free SHS we eduane mponi ho no sa school ya nkora we yare no mo amo ya awofo no moto makwasia we ane manyina gu abrochire ya ma ne 30 years so medi nipa so e wa asen dompem me no ka sei owia na o ka no enwia da ho we nsi one school o si na one de wa pratete ne tusi e de ya animu ne de ko school ne sing green that time no wo hwe na niase ase onya join this be 30 years o si na basa aisa akoko kontwa chese wo hu na hanta ena ne papa etam no ko si school dem na o papa tam ko si school dem a one enwia enyini ye anajutu awia tumika sa ade achi o na wodi wuti sa adwe sorry ye fa sa janimu no ade na wunya opportunity to serve them 30 years went to Manifesto University amom ofui 30 years ade na went to anya kwan papa amom owia 30 years ade na went to mbia adwuma papa bi amom owia you are a typical owia unnim nyansa inti NPP for no omuhumu Ghana for some wagimi. This is the same man Ken Agyapong otna radio so catch the Ghana for say Bawumia is a loser. Bawumia kanokre Bawumia ekromfo wa say Ghana. This is the same despicable soul standing in front of Yema to foolishly exhibit the highest form of dishonesty. Na yeso son kwasiafo we so.
You came on your own. to sell your ideas, but you are Nipenyer Bodopa, a vice president.
Right.
He's an economist. I know you're also an astute economist.
Hey. If you know this journalist, tell him to foolishly do his research before he comes to sit on radio. This journalist, I'm about to play the video, no? One can say he should not foolishly sit on radio and ask stupid questions. Ken Agyapong is not an economist. Stop this foolishness. Mona mudi Jimmy where my politicians be da Ghana for. Ken Agyapong on school of Ben or economist. You people sit on radio. Now with the Jimmy as a song kwasia sam so anything will be the secretary amon. Only certificate or the parliament Jimmy no. And anything and Kufuado only certificate or the Ghana be president. And kwasia for someone to the radio so you don't research. Yakasa kwasia be betre when man kwaji Mike na mo kasa. When did Kennedy become an economist? When did Ken Agyapong become an economist? When? Munja kwasia journalism na munya time kakra enja jantra na munsua de. Na mumu binu mu Jimmy. When did he become an economist? This fool who does not know his left from his right. Politics now for Ghana and as such a roadside drug addict comes to Ghana and become a member of parliament. Munsia de no Jimmy. Muna moma politicians say Jimmy Ghana for no. Never mention say you are an astute economist. When did Ken Agyapong become an economist? Munja Jimmy no.
Benfobi o maye yentia. Womani guy jata banenu. Still, mo pesa mo di ansa koshem because of niamu.
Mate, jata banenu. Still, mo pesa mo di ansa koshem kwasia we gina stage na nkwara ni me ka che on say yemfa nkwara we gina nkwocho jata nenum. Na me ka so we Jimmy for us me didi atem. This guy has nothing to lose. Only Ghana at heart. Ohum se mo nyina mo Jimmy o Ghana ho. Into gina stage a o the youth. Na watamo or the mo kwoshe jata nenum. Wo nenum. Time and all $11 was 11 and the dollar was 16. Or then the question who Bawumia. It is because of what he will get. The money they have paid him. Why did he and the original secondary school Asante Achim South Wobano old school no ye in every classroom no abegino catch and say I ya mama mon kwose jatane num owia ne mate abrochiro America baby ameme mako school ne hona ne mawo na wo ba kwa me amoako wakana hye jatane num wo nenim tantan odete wo mo Jimmy mubi ye kam ne kurachere ma monte. These people are playing on your conscience. The NPP as a political party, they have never had a message. It has always been about themselves. Where did the bomb no ko? Where did the bomb no changing the D? Obu ha your friend Kwame. Obano the saboma the next day oba say friend yi amwako. Obu ha your friend Moses or the sabom no about say your friend Jeremiah. That is the NPP. They steal, they go, they change their name, their faces, and they come. JJ Rollins, these are the same people. They have never had Ghana at heart. Now, why did you do a Ghana Nina with Yakwawi? Your car fa Bawumia because no person be a flag bearer. And no can in natural, or we and also your cano, where Jimmy Timenfa, Intesiano, or Boam Wakosha Jatane Num, or Catchel, or the Wokosha Jatane Num. Or then a catcher say Bawumia Jata or a dangerous Bawumia economist. Or sudden what the stage say, when you want to my Bawumia, Adentra, because Sika Diamano, and where you man are all ye, or who say we are dear, you are just a project, or we are with you make a way Jimmy. Now listen to me. And I'm starting showing them, but I'll do my best. I know my team, they are behind me. Mr. P, I know they are behind me, they will help me. Now, there's one thing you need to understand. Ken Agyapong, man billions. All that he told them, I will appear. Ono de wakache omano no wagidi sika or de atutu ye. Into ono say, okay, some person me appear and the mobile metuma bekache Ghana for some montumamo. Such a person is dangerous. Or a dangerous chain poison. Uhu wo na who Kennedy a. Fa wo ni san ukum ne twem. Because Kennedy or a dangerous chain wo. Ondwene akwara bia ho Ghana ha asen dompemfo mo a ogina monim ondwene ba kumpo ho because in his head no otuma sort na mawie in his head no mo de magimi inti da bia no de mo baya na mo beye inti obeboa mo mamowu wagi sika to yie na wo ka chem se Bawumia ya jata yekwa nenum ni yekwa obekuye ade chia begina say yenkwa jata nenum wagimi na Ghana no odo Ghana sen. Now, the NPP, they have never had a message. Wow, we share me. Look at me. 90% of more young people are mosheme. We catch them. I'm going to be honest with you. 90% of more mosheme. School now moko Ghana na mikobi. 90% of more Ghana. That youth era now, you go through a lot unemployment stage in your maninya before movie. 90% of youth are mosheme. The things you are going through today, I have been there. And if I was a selfish human being, the same as me down for 4 more Loud Silence TV or Omuye show debiano, I would have sat down here. My kids, the amount of money I pay every month for my babaku's fees, you know, it can take care of about 50 homes in Ghana. Baby Amedu Abrabum, I am a married man. I have saved, at least decently. I have $1 million over house that I have bought for myself and my family. My kids, their retirement benefits is building. I have investments here. My wife works in a very decent company. I have my own company in the United States. I lose nothing. I just want what I have come to experience here. Media compare as a young man, me or Ghana, no. The difference a woman any the I have noticed it, I have experienced it, and I am sharing it with you. Say NPP winning election 2024, I have nothing to lose. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. The politicians you can't even meet, they will still be calling me and talking to me. My money I am making, I will still make it. My family will still be doing good. I'll be able to make money and send my family back home. But because I don't want you to go through what I went through, because me started to kwano, I have seen a lot of things and I've learned a lot of things. And I believe, say, when I share it with you and guide you in your decision making, at the end of the day, you will get a benefit. That is why I'm here. I am being very honest and generous with you. That is the honest truth. Inti, say me a selfish, all that I could have done. Meba social media, na mabeka jantra honsem na masoroko. Meba social media, na mabeki video bi, kwasiye bi a ojimi, na ma discuss kwasiya no, na man for me king. Na ma hunse menya coins. And no end to me. Majority of bloggers from Ghana, the money they make in a year from social media, end to me and to me watch. I'm telling you. They say, me ya doa, me your train. Majority of bloggers from Ghana, the amount they make in a year, it can't buy my wristwatch. And when we're talking about people who are comfortable and want their brothers and sisters to also be in a very comfortable position, people like us, we are not selfish. Masa, I know how it is when you are 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and you don't have a job. I know how it feels like. Sometimes you want to go places, but you are looking at your clothing. Sometimes you feel that you want to enjoy this, but because you don't have access to funds. So, baby, I'm 16, 17 years. Akorebi or page you may be a nyebi. That kid already 17 years, no, uncle a bank manager. Obenya no huni ne juba. And these things were created by humans. They sat down, they they spoke and said, let's create this for this group of age. Let's create this job. When they leave this age, they'll fit into this job. When they leave that is what people do. It is when we travel outside. Now say you check you check political parties in power. Now if you fa ejuma or my the long term and short term, how it is going to help you. And then no. It is about looking at ideas. Party. And the say you per se you support adwene way. That's all. Nipa ote NLM abedu NPP no na adwene na dan tim ne say oya santini e wasa santifonya omoso de inti adwene dem no, it wasn't about oya Ghana ni oya santini bafo akoto opesa asante so nya ne de e no te. So it is not your interest. Nipa ote NDC no oye Ghana ni ose opesa ote party a enya ne dia opesa ote party a ye frɛ no de Congress send ye be ya Ghana ni bia betumi abe join idea no na de akyekyere Ghana. This is the difference between these two parties. Into when we sit down, people like us, they analyze the two political parties in power. There's no perfect party in the world, even here in America. I am a Democrat who contributes to the Democratic Party. But even my own Democratic Party is not a perfect party. But when you analyze the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, there are so many positives that makes me want to join Democratic Party and vote for them. When it comes to the NPP and NDC, Ghana is just a country of 33 million or so. You should be able to sit down, Abebunu, and analyze whether you like it or not. Ghana e Christosum. You can add your figures to it. And the Udru Ghana, we nipa 10, emu watchi, emu 8, and watchi. So man Kribufua, omi Christopher, it's a fact. You cannot say you want to kill the two religions and bring a new religion in Ghana to succeed. It will not work. Christianity and Islamic religion in Ghana, they control Ghana. You cannot get rid of any of them. The same way NPP and NDC, they control Ghana. Because Nipana Mekaso Omo Christianity and Islamic religion, they are the same people in the NPP and NDC. But why are they in? They are in because of the ideology. Omo rally around. Political party, a idea. Now idea in the day. So we sit. You need your opportunity to create to coin. You know opportunity to create interacting with people with different ideologies, people with different perspective. We have always also been blessed to have different perspective from you. 90% of you you don't know how things are done outside. A few people are motivated to kwa and omutumi baba catch no kura a womb 90% of buggets structural. I'm going to be blunt with you. It is a mebatna nase me catch will say this party is better than this party. You need to sit and do your own analysis and don't think today. Always do a projection. Always think the long term. Say the Kevin E King ni krom eye bonfoso yabesi E block into E block here siwe impre continue besi ana se nipa ntini besi ye why kura na nya adwene obesi chip compound wa ha why na nya adwene a obesi eye Commander Sugar Factory die ntine mane ye no obusa se party back no and the yare Bawumia a dear hospital na MPP a metuma kodem agimenkwa se mete adwoso a. That is what rational, intelligent human beings do, and that is what I am here to do, to guide you, to let you understand the perspective you don't have. I have it, and I'm sharing with you to add to what you have. Now, why you want with decisions? Sir, Patonians we, omo atro for omo kanu kre. Tak ready for Western Region for Ameri. Nesi omasa aseso. Tak ready for Western Region for Ameri. All that they were expecting, said the government would just even respect them. Keke say, oh, yeah, but tam Ameri nam John Mahama mukotoba no ye de kokumase akoso light amu tumfo. Ye ni ohini bi ankasa, ye ni penyini bi ankasa, ya nkwa ye eye program pro ankasa okay, we de ye meet takrade for town hall meeting. Na ye nchechire mu nchire mu say, oh, this is the reason why ntia eye Ameri na ye Ghana for jira dia, na ye ni MPP for ye didi John Mahama ni NDC atem say, ade no makofa Ameri aba no. Ye pese ye tam de kokumase. If you say any to abakesiamaye, nobody from this government approach takrade for to respect them in any way, to tell them say, oh, this is the reason why ye betam Ameri no ede akọ eye kumase. Inti I was out here say the NPP no, whether you like it or not, omumbunipa and na John Mahama ekano and the omasa ko jimi ba ko e friend napo. Ye say eye ahantan anase suban sebio, ye say suban Jimmy at the same saying, oh yeah, there Jimmy no EBP, and that is what we are seeing in Napo. On say since Napo be joining Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Anukra for so. Since Napo ever joining Abozegeno, you have seen clearly say was said Abozegi campaign. Because from the beginning we were saying say, and yes, obi asantininti and also in running mate. Sebio, you were asantifo nyansa for, and you was santifo Jimmy for. yɛwɔ mfantefoɔ nyansafoɔ ɛne yɛwɔ mfantefoɔ gyimifoɔ yɛwɔ dagombafoɔ nyansafoɔ ɛne yɛwɔ dagombafoɔ gyimifoɔ saa ne yɛwɔ nzemafoɔ nyansafoɔ yɛwɔ nzemafoɔ gyimifoɔ. So it is important say ansa na wobɛyi nipa abɛdi ɛɛdeɛn Ghanafoɔ anim anaasɛ abɛkyerɛ ɔmo no ɛnyɛ beebi ofiri ana ntɔn a ɔbɔ ana beebi a nipa bi ɛsosɔ no so ɛna kyerɛ sɛ onim nyansa ɛyɛ ne nneyɛ yɛkasa ne nneyɛ a broni bɛkasa ne actions ɛnɛ ne conduct broni bɛsɛ ne conduct ɛyɛ sɛnea ɔyɛ ne nneɛma bi sɛnea ɔka ne nsɛm bi sɛnea sɛbio asɛm eduru mpɛmpɛnsuo bi a ɔyɛ ne ho anaasɛ ne behaviour ɛna bɛkyerɛ sɛ nipa no wagyimi anaasɛ onim nyansa yɛde sɛ efutuo wɔ nyinaa ma NPP. But you see, the NPP is a tribal party. NPP asantefo ni bi party enya asantefo nyina asantefo ni bi omo from one adehye na sebio omo ofade sika kote NPP no omo no mu hu se NPP omo dia na asantefo ni bi omo pe Ghana ye no NPP no omo hu ni se party bi a esum nipa ko kitwe bi enti ye two NPP fofo. You were telling Ghanaians say if you decide to pick somebody based on their region and where they are coming from based on the vote the region gives you, you will be making one of the biggest mistakes in your political or as a political party. You can't say oh ye mame oma mbobra ye papa mbobra ye jimi ye tan kufuado ye tan asante on say and then napo ebe join a campaign was say campaign no. Right now since napo be join a campaign nyansa sembe pa na waka betu trim nothing. Inti on say every single day napo destroys a MPP. And a futua yanen korani bi yenyini sa banya sebio nyansa enim penifo kwa trim ye won kwara ye won nyansa te say ye won kwara sebio yesu akin kan kakra ye won kwara ye follow a politics sebio de enim no ebia sebio penifo bi nim. So we were advising the NPP say munjai napo firi Kumasi munjai napo ya Asantini munjai napo de baby oye dehye na monkofa Asantini onim nyansa. It was simple but nipa bi more MPP bo ye nyatwom nipa bi a omoye sebio hypocrites and ungrateful no they thought to say the advice was an insult. On says since say ye napo ebeka MPP ho napo has not actually contributed anything. Napo is basically or has basically destroyed a NPP for campaign no? Because as a running mate your job is to be cleaning up your flag bearer. Your job is to be mopping yakasa mopping or flag bearer kasa no abetim no abe making sure say asa no waka no we sisudua ma no sebio o flag bearer kwa ha na hu se tokuro bi abeda ho asem bi ni refi ya okwa na wakọ ayeden wakọ ginem enu bi na Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman eye no se jo Mahama ko bebi na okasa kra na ni refi asem bi a na nka wo so ka no ho a Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman das ayeden the mop up okoho na waka say oh me flag bearer ba no okan sem bebre e bia we ni refi ma me nkyere mo say e wo ne plate so a sebio obedi president a na the president no and the flag bearer ne kan no wasa ayeden asesi mudua sana running mate here the running mate no answer na be running mate who he obi onim nyansa you can rely on and it's not consistently. John Dramani Mahama ka say he is not picking Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman because maybe na oye nipa we anaso ofri ha anaso infantini. He is picking Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman because consistently she has shown say when you leave a job for her to do, when you trust her to deliver, she will. And when she was the education minister under John Mahama, she proved to the world to say she is somebody who is ready and willing to work, irrespective of Nipo Niyejuma or Yakwara Oyepinyo. She will make sure the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. And you cannot say the same about this foolish boy called Napo because arrogance, because disrespect, because Napo was not picked. He was not picked because of the intelligence, the contribution, the track record. Napo was picked before because Obisa were this year. Sebio, Memetia me this year. Your this year before and your this year nyansa for. Napo does not fall in the category for this year munim nyansa. Napo falls in the category of adishia omujimi because in their mind, they feel entitled. Inti debia me catch Ghana for say it is very, very important to say we are Ghana ni na say bia. Mr. P. Are we good, team? So debia niaka. All right, I'll talk to you later. Debia yaka. Napo has destroyed the NPP. Napo is not cut. Debia in court to catch them on TV so any the shows to say the mental capability and mental tenacity, that consistent way to hold your level of intelligence to be able to process issues and consistently be able to deliver them in a consistent basis, and you'll be able to me. So what's the idea? Mahamudu Bawumia, mental wise, and as I am wabre. Politics is not for weak-minded and feeble people. Politics is for people who understand what they are doing. It's what we say, na postati onko baby, but you could see say there's no gas around him. Okasa enkuta bibia. If you say nipa ro mutie no, afena omo hu say na sasa akwa we Jimmy. Na sasa akwa we bibi papa bia enhyeda ni tirimu a na ye tenchan ka say onim nyansa no. Nipa bi na eso no so. Until you can see say when he's given the opportunity to even speak, to promote himself and promote his flag bearer, all that he does is to go and join Jandam. Into say naponya the opportunity to speak. All that he would do, and they say, oh, okay, you say, Yampo Janfunu, Opeso Janfunu Basho, Opeso Janfunu Sabedi Wechi, Jimmy, because he does not have the mental know-how to maneuver through the discussion going on today. And most importantly, he does not have a message to run around, because the flag bearer does not have a message. Also, a flag bearer, no a messenger. It is easy for you the running mate, to also make your point or make your statement or put across your message. And it's now Professor Nano Pokwajima Epia Bontino Kasa. She's able to deliver. She's able to talk to the Ghanaian woman. She's able to let people understand the oppressor, because the flag bearer has set the message clear. Now, this is the situation where Bawumia has no message. This is the situation where Napo is not intelligent enough to understand. They say politics is not about your opponent. Politics is about you selling your message. And when you enter every single room in Ghana, corner baby and Otis will be a 24-hour economy. Everybody is talking about NDC, Emma first year students, on the tertiary institution, 1 year and first year, free tuition. It is because the flag bearer is able to articulate. He's able to make people understand what the NPP represents. Now, because the flag bearer of the NDC represents, that is John Mahama, he's able to articulate his message. He's able to make people understand what the NDC represent. When it comes to the opposite, it is all about jargons. It is all about slogans. It is all about lies. And it's all check here. Ghana politics has changed. Ghana campaign has changed. Also, the NPP, for a very long time, they have not actually delved or have not been part of intellectual campaign before. No, the NPP from day one, it has always been Soroku, Jamboree, Kasetia, Atro, and that has been the NPP. Into check it from way back 2000, the year 2000, ever since that. When you look at the two parties, majority of the time, the NDC, they have been very consistent when it comes to messaging, when it comes to sticking to messaging. If even they are not able to get the nod, what they do is, baby, amuja message, they pick it from there. Because you see, when you want to help a nation, that's what I say, and there, a crow, me person me born any pension. Now we are campaigning there, that's a one sanka a position now. The next time you are given the opportunity, you need to start from where? Because you believe in their work, and it is your mission to accomplish whatever mission or whatever goals you set. And it's what steady NDC consistently. Even when they were not in power and when they contested Kufuor at Tamils, the message they did not move from the message. They still stuck with the message because it is something that they really want to accomplish. But on the other side, NPP now, there's no message. It is always about lying. It is always about propaganda. It is always about tribalism. And today, the NPP, Mojo campaign, they are doing serious campaign, but because they have not psyched themselves up. They have not trained themselves up to get to this point where they can have intellectual analysis of issues and also bring out their policies, detailing it to the people. And it's not a focus. Now MPP negu na janda megu. Ntia Kim South dollar no was 16. Na kofo nyina tifie. Nurse fo nyi adwuma ye. Teacher fo nyi adwuma ye. And the corruption are many ye. Ekura yetim yekuni pase mmoa party eti power no onko kan message no wakwa asante Akim South and wakache headmaster say pon school no mo nyina mpie na yento nwom na yensa bodam ni bi nwom na yensa. You see how foolish we are. enti de bia betena ne kasa enye se bia obi tan NPP o nipa dodo mu di NPP no mo jimi o me ankwasiafo. They don't think about you. And starting no, it started from the back. The moment you question them, because they don't have defense, because they don't have message. Sunday, almost on Manifesto, you will see Jimmy. You will see there's no message again. Now let's go all the way back. In the year 2000, this was former President Atamels. May his soul rest in peace. I had a so should I know a ding. Thank you very much, team. Production team, they are very solid, and I know we will be getting things done. Thank you, team. Now, the NPP no Sunday almost some manifesto story be any message in your NDC for message. To me because nim say Ghana for any be a for party. Now, the omo ya say e soroku no mutwi omo share ni bibi papa bia de mawo Ghana ni. I'm telling you. Now, in 2000, who study Ghana politics study the message between the NDC and NPP. You understand, say the NDC, they have been very consistent. They have been very consistent when it comes to messaging and staying on messaging and delivering on that message. And that is the difference between NPP and NDC. Now you see in 2000, the message of Atamels, spreading the benefit of development. 2000, that was the message of the NDC. Atamels' message, that was their message. They were going to spread the benefit of development. So Atamels was thinking he's going to take over from JJ Rawlings. Rural electrification, dams are rolling. See here, schools so see here, the hospitals so see here, Atamels was thinking of doing what, making sure those things now JJ Rawlings benefited the Omamaka and Ghana for until he was going to then work on them. He was going to make sure say a school we see biaka say a lighter we be biaka say ensure or the biabeka say juma until Atamels and the NDC, they were consistent. They go for any NPP for normal power 2000. Go for message agenda for positive change. Agenda for positive change. What was that? What is the meaning of that? What does it mean? What was it here? Sorokuno sanom yeno. Their message. Some of the manifesto banner message now. It is different from what they have put in front of the manifesto because the foolish masses they know they don't read. They know those people are illiterate. Majority of them. They know those people they always keep them in the dark. All that they feed them is their hatred. They feed them with the idea be say obi taomo. Into majority of the time, whatever they write and put in front of their manifesto is totally different from what they practice when they come to power. Because NPP, they are not looking at NPP's message. They are looking at the hatred that the leaders of the NPP are instilling in their hearts. So it is all about sentiment. Their campaign is emotional. In 2000, the year 2000, again on the campaign, Eradicasa, Cindy Thompson, Eradicasa, Namakuma, Tommy Yemo, Mokai, emotional campaign. Obonso, Kwasiabijina Bola, so Soto Yaminom, Sakuya, Momoni Champones, and Kwasiafu, Sanom dear. In 2000, they came with agenda for positive change, and Cindy Thompson, Kofaye, Eradicasa, Namakuma, because do no mudio which a sentiment. It is not about thinking about the message. It is not about thinking about the future and what these people can do. It is all about the enjandam. It is all about deceit. Right now, the NPP is struggling because they cannot deceive everybody now. They can only deceive the few who have decided to be deceived. Mameka Ibinchro, Obia Ende, Odangoji NDC, NPP, Atro Dibiano, or no man who kind of person or Jatro Di. I'm telling you, and it's Ende. A running mate to Bawumia, a Napo, is still standing on stage say, Mahama Yoganfunu. There's no message. Because what him say, Yo Nipa Kubo Ghana, even though Mukrano, Oma Momo Kwan said Jimino, I was say, David, Omujidi. They have such people and they know the market. They feed those markets. They know their market. And whenever they go to that market, that is their message. I'll go there, but before that, let's go on. Into Atamils message, spreading the benefits of development. Kofo, agenda for positive change. Cindy Thompson. And now let's move forward. C. Shatereno. You understand. Now you go to 2004. Some say 2000. 2000. I want to asie ho bae. Asie ho ni nyina da de lumba ba ku ya o. Ai. Asie ho. Aha. Asie ho. Asie ho. Inti obo asie ho no okuroma no obo jantre wi a obo wura asori dem a. Cindy Thompson. Aha. Inti sa no mo yo sa nkofo wi sa no mo te. There's never been a message. Anything and then no mo bre no. Now let's go to 2004. Now 2004 NPP and NDC follow the message. You understand? Jonathan Mills in 2004 NDC for National Democratic Congress Manifesto 2004 a better Ghana. So they stood on the same message. It is all about the nation. It is all about making sure say Ghana they will get it right. Now Oba Kufwa 2004 positive change. Now you get it. So who studied these two parties are this NPP for they have never had a message. It resonates. It is always about jamboree. It is only about spreading hatred. It is only about knowing say omo market no ignorant. Omo market no illiterate. Omo market no are people who harbor unnecessary hate in their hearts. And today that is what they touch on because they feel comfortable. Now from 2004. Team, stay with me. Yes, I'll thank you, Mr. S. Now, when you go to 2008, Atamils came back. A change for a better Ghana. Now, what study? The NDC have always told themselves to say what they want to implement for a better Ghana, no, for making sure that the developmental project are all in Sijaya, no, they will make sure it benefits everyone. No. Their message has stayed within. Even though 2000 when we win election, 2004 when we win election, no, they were still sticking to that because a party they are looking at the developmental project. They are looking at the economic revolution of the people. It is a onye the person now a movie, and that is the hallmark of the NDC. So NDC can say Mayor Adewe the moment onye sadi and onko. It is what study from 92 Rollins to Atamils to Mahama. Whatever the NDC says, they don't move forward because it is part of the party's policy, and they always make sure say omo policy is intertwined with the national development policy. In Debiano, they make sure say because of the NDP, the national development plan, they want to make sure say everything that they do sings. It sings. Or it synchronizes with NDP. The NDC message always stays consistent. Now, Oba Nana Akufo-Addo 2008, moving Ghana forward. Now, moving Ghana forward. From what? From where? We have come out from Hipeka. We have come out from one of the worst government. J. Akufo-Addo redenomination. We are talking about a country at this point. So Opesa change Ghana, moving Ghana forward. What was the basis moving Ghana forward? Moving Ghana forward can be anything. Until you could see, say, omo idea nyina, omo message nyina has been a messenger. It's just for people to rally around it. As I said, they only sugar, egu form, ama and tatia. All that they do is they look for very sugary words, statements that excite some group of people. And there are two people they target. They target the ignorant literates who think they are ignorant illiterates who think they are illiterates. Omo target the social those from middle class schools. So they use the fancy words. See, and people two strategies. Every time they target some people, they are intellectuals. We are the middle class. They have read books, but they don't have common sense to make sure say the Omosuano is it going to change brabo. Into what they do is they give them words. Into words the foolish intellectuals, they are discussing it because in Ghana, so be to a big word to you. That's how to me automatically. So what the NPP does to them, and they say, Omo trouble for no matter momo. It will see dogs like Edian, obi to say Kojubento, not Edian news fact. Obi obi to say Sankoma, Gabi Mutito, because that is what makes them think they are intelligent. Omo we sa part now Fioma kotu slogan Ediama the foolish masses. So the middle class calling themselves the educated illiterates, no? Sa political insects in the middle, no, some of the school, no, they throw them at words and they start to do what? Rally and chew words. They can chew words for like 8 months. Inti omo yasa we na fe omo ko the den omo ko the foolish masses no omo asebio tribe omo asebio omo musa questions omo de editwa omo fruma no omo ko na makoto ato den Cindy Thompson asie ho slogan nyom na ye we know na san kwasiafo no so edi nyum na chi inti kwasiafo no etwi so go street no na foolish intellectuals na they think say breaking down somebody's foolish English, you know, makes them intelligent. No, so it's a news file. That's the two things they do. Also later, you see, say they speak a lot, they talk a lot, but they are not intelligent. There's a difference between intelligence and somebody who has been to school. There's a difference between education and going to school. You can go through school, but not only educated. Some people are educated. Education is different from schooling. And if you don't get these two things, you will always be listening to a stupid politician who just throw jargons and words, and you think that politician is making sense. In the 2008, that's what they came with. Now, when it come down to 2012, the NDC came with advancing the better Ghana agenda. They are still staying on topic. The idea is, baby, JJ Rollins, Jeffrey, you know, the NDC is still staying on topic. They are still making sure, say, the idea is always advancing the Ghana agenda. That means Ghana wants semono and in hiomo. Into how do you advance it? How do you make it benefit the people? In this whole study, even 2012, John Mahama Ba, you know, the message was still to take what Atamils where he ended. We study baby Akufo free and in the message now. Ebedu 2008. 2008 at a Akufo message, it changed. The two messages changed, but so we study NDC for message now. It still stayed in that thing they want it to stay in, because their message is always intertwined. National development plan. Until you could see advancing the better Ghana agenda. 2012, John Mahama made sure say where Atamils ended, he takes it from there. And advancing the better Ghana agenda, and they say building more schools, creating job opportunities, infrastructure wise, giving people good clean water to drink, making sure people get health facilities, making sure you're building. So the idea with the NDC has always been a social democratic one. The people have to benefit. The Ghana agenda, making sure the people benefit from what the government is getting from them through taxes. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's message in 2012, transforming lives, transforming Ghana. And you ask again, transforming lives and transforming Ghana. Where is his message? It does not sync with any of Kufuor's message. You could see, say, so we check Kufuor messages. Now check Akufo-Addo messages. You could see they are coming from two different worlds. Everybody, obia one agenda. But so we read Atamils messaging all the way to from JJ Rawlings, all the way to Atamils, all the way to to Mahama. You could see that they have stayed within message. They have always made sure Ghana first. But you see, the NPP, you know, they play with words. They know they have a lot of foolish, ignorant masses that follows them. And these people, you know, it is not about the issues. It is about how they feel. And NPP, when it comes to those things, I'll give it to them. They know. They know how to treat them. They have their antidote. They have lived with them and they are part of them. So every second, they know the kind of medicine to give those people. Now from 2012, we came to 2016. 2016, John Mahama's message, NDC, and changing lives, transforming Ghana. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, change an agenda for jobs. See, John Mahama's message was after he took over 2012. And then all the way to 2016, all that he was doing was advancing on the Ghana agenda. So what did he do within 2012 to 2016? He made sure wherever Atamils stopped, he continued added more. The idea was now you are changing lives and transforming Ghana. How do you transform Ghana without infrastructure? How do you transform Ghana without good roads? How do you transform Ghana without building markets? How do you transform Ghana without building schools? How do you transform Ghana without making Ghana go digital? How do you transform Ghana without creating jobs for nurses, for teachers? You need to transform Ghana through infrastructure. So the transformation from 2012, building on the Ghana agenda to 2016, now was the time to make sure you get jobs. So the idea was changing lives through the transformation from Atta Mills. In 2016, now John Mahama say, now the investment we have done in Ghana through because we see school job creation, we see hospital job creation for a nurse, school a teacher. So we see marketer job creation for the people in the market sector. Aunties, people who say they want to work in trade. So Accra Data Center, Ninya, you are creating job for the youth who want to go into digitalization or coding. You want when you build Swami market, when you go around. So after all that, 2016 and then now John Mahama was thinking about how do we make this thing we have done, all these infrastructure, benefit the people. How are you going to change their lives? You have to make sure you get a lot of nurses in the system, because who are UGMC who are Reg Hospital who are Tamale Teaching Hospital who are over 3,000 chip compounds. Now let it benefit the people. And into 2016, changing lives, transforming Ghana, because now they have been able to transform Ghana. They need to change lives. I hope you are following me. This is basic. Make sure politics, the way I made brothers on Loud Silence TV in Kotomuni, actually the whole day, I am here to basically open it up for you. The Ghana transformation, now it is left with the lives. So John Mahama be activating what you call job creation, changing lives. He was targeting nurses dodua afena yebe you or moaba bontine ababenya de ejuma, because there are over 3,000 chip compounds, there are regional hospitals, there are district hospitals. He has been able to move Ghana from HIPIC. He has IMF conditionalities. He has been able to set the country to a point whereby now the young people, Ghana for one, will get jobs. And that was the next step, and John Mahama be taking Ghana from 2016 all the way to 2020. Until you could see, say they were still in the message. The idea was to employ unemployed graduates. That was the idea of John Mahama. Until now, all yet building of infrastructure in Ghana. The idea was that at the end of the day, how are these infrastructure going to benefit the Ghanaian to change their lives? Until don't see manifesto as manifesto. Look at the consistency in the manifesto, because ejuma sit down be nasa usia kodru window leveler. That's the next time you don't start from foundation, because why foundation you continue from window level, and that has been at the NDC baby akufoja no nana dan kwekufu adba o se change the agenda for jobs. But the end of the day, what did Kufuor create agenda for jobs? So you could see, say, my idea and Kufuor idea was totally different. They had an idea to come in with words. They were just coming in, bringing words, lying to the people, and the Jamboree people will be on the streets. Now, let's move forward a little bit. Mr. P, team, stay with me. Now, let's go to 2016. Sorry, this was 2016. That was John Mahama. Now, let's go to 2020. See the consistency in the NDC message. In the NDC message, Manifesto 2020, you'll say jobs, prosperity, and more. And what and who the People's Manifesto. The People's Manifesto na John Mahama echoed the whole Ghana. Emiti Ghanaians. That was the first time people were shaking John Mahama's hand, hugging him. Mamefua no muni opportunity. Enkwara no muni opportunity. Obi ampa no Christ person obetumi John Mahama tena table ba akoso. Akande opese John Mahama ye man no. That was the breaking point in Ghana politics. John Mahama and Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman went to the people and said, you the people, you, Wuntina Metro Manifesto, tell me what you want. That was where Ghana politics took a turn when it comes to messaging. From 2016 to 2020 especially, when Ghana politics take a turn. When John Mahama, Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, NDC decide to give power to the people, for the people to write a manifesto, that was the beginning of the end of the NPP. In this whole study, the People's Manifesto, every single thing in the People's Manifesto. It wasn't written by the NDC. It was written by the people, and the people wanted NDC to implement it in their favor. In his own study, consistently, the NDC have stuck with the people. They have lived within the boundaries. The people, now 2020. Nana Dankwe Kufuado, what was his message? Leadership of service. Leadership of service. To who? For who? By who? So you could see the NPP, their message has never resonated with the people. They have had this gap between the people's needs and what they want. Into every day, they use words and grammar. And Sunday, that is what they will be going to do. On Sunday, when they launch the manifesto, we will prove to you the Mayan and then you understand because Kevin, now you are right. 2020, and you know, just a form of 2016. Oman can just say the battle is the Lord. 2020, don't man can just form of Nana. And they almost say it is possible. There is no message. There is no message. And the reason why the NPP collapsing and say Ghana for Ghanaians are not stupid, like John Mahama keeps saying. You cannot fool the people all the time. You can fool them once, fool them twice, but the third time they're not going to allow you. And right now, the moment you question them, they will tell you or they won't pass anti. No, it is because we are asking the critical questions. The NPP, they have always lost touch with the people. And now when it comes to Napo. Now, listen to something here. I'm sure how Napo has destroyed NPP's campaign and why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia today Ubusane say Senka Pamu Napo no go for Ifufra Ankobeye, but he has no right to do that. You know why? It is because party no mutim no. It is not party omodwini Ghana for who party ebusuafo bi party. De ebusuafo ne beka no eno na den party ni nyina edi ekire. Nti sebio ebusuafo no almost selfish interest no. If it has not selfish interest, it has not been satisfied. No matter what you do, it does not matter the intelligence, any submission. They will not listen because the party is not for the people. Party they always want to satisfy their selfish interest. Now here, Napo has gotten the opportunity to speak, to tell Ghanaians their message, to make sure Ghana for Bawumia message I say. To make sure say or the adifufro bi ba or the bibia become message Bawumia message ho adikudientia Ghana for ketahye ahye omabufuo dollar na koru 16 ahye omabufuo adikudientia ende me no woka say ende dum so wo ho a omo pese omo beka light bill yentumi ntua petrol yentumi ntua yebu nipa nimtia bibia o Ghana say yentumi mfa nurse fo adwuma the teacher training allowance ende yentumi ntua nursing training allowance yentumintia infrastructure Johnson aboye to say the Johnson abakoko. These are bread and butter issues Ghana for person mutie how you want to solve it, but because there's no message they will resort to dirty politics and jandam. Makacho, the NPP has no message, and the introduction of Napo has shown say the NPP they have been one of the most useless party in the history of Ghana, but we are now seeing it clearly. This is NPP for message for 2024. Safi more difference Maybe I'm a tanker and go for Jimmy. I was in media matem. This is Napo. Baby, I campaign at senior high school. Akim Asante Akim South. Asante Akim South. Ojina Ghana young men and women almost senior high school in him. The best campaign, no. Now you get where we are heading. Na sa Jimmy way. Sa Aqua way. We need the greatest opportunity to speak to young people. Now a whole political party in power. Oh yeah, we for now we share the way. Oh yeah, Ghana ni now we share the way. So we na embedi wo so. You could see clearly. Say Aqua way with Jimmy. He's doing wayside politics. And this is the best they can do. This is all that they can go. This is the furthest they can go. They cannot do anything more. Teacher training and the UTR near to Chrome ha. And Aquara edge Mike free abozigin team. I can say, hey, we are true for 4 years maternal school ma intua me alawa bia oboa onka no kore abodi say hey ene minimo mefre hwekwasi ampanyi gina nkwara we nim. And see, these are the fools who have messed up Ghana na asena nkofo bi say politicians there omo kan kore nkwasiafo we bi. These are young children. These are 16 17-year-old kids. Mo papa mpenifo amutu afu dwene Ken Agyapong ne tu nyina afu dwene ne mbati abrochire ko school papa napo osiso almost 56 years oware enuru 1 year sansani o napo osiso bo jantra ko East Legon ne apartment o de bia o chenyi oba ope vice president edinti waware oye sansani mema ware 10 years ni napo oware enuru 1 year oye sansanilization. Now, all the things I know Jinan Kurani can you could see say only facts be able to support it. And you hear say politics. And you jandam. They think say in seminar in 2012, 13, 14, 15 Ghana for Jimmy. Now he was speaking about nursing training for Alawamba. Now go teacher training, nursing training. Omo di omo ka over 30 months. Omuntia, omo discano. Sansanilization like that. Sansania a champion for catch say worry. Because one worry in your position. We are sansani. That means now we need answer what about worry. Me my worry 10 years. I've been responsible. A responsible dad for 10 years. This idiot standing there, because of power, he wants to be responsible. He's not responsible. He wants to be responsible. Now, I say, John Mahama ka say onya magician. Inti anunti, Mama Ghana phone to Abama John Mahama. You see, I keep telling you. John Mahama said, onya magician or discuss together for an intimate to Abama John Mahama. Where Jimmy, is this politics? An intimate call. Minu be our school, Madame Fubi our school, and can say, hey, when an apoka and intimate to Abama Napo and Bawumia. This is going to make Ghana and Ajuni Juma to say, oh, where they're chasing upon him Nyansa. That is the problem we have. All calling him was saying, John Mahama, do so by no, or say, Obia man in charge, Mobia in charge of phone. Na pokas and generators in the chimoti. Na you say Jetlim Pobwa. Ojina ho kasano. Kennedy to stage, chairman to stage, in Kwasiafo Natona, generators bo. I didn't generators so. Kwasiafo dum so aba, omo beso mbegiatum. That means say, baby no ojina ho kasano, school ni mu na light no. If you think I'm lying, listen to him. Listen to the background.
2016. Now, Ghana highest shit. Say 2024. Now, Doctor.
On say, Ostanica say, I don't know, I confused. They be a kind of say, Onisa adwene na more ding sort by campaign. Onisa adwene bi. Otinechi. On say si aneswate de bia odwene jonkuma wo de bia jonkuma wo ne dada ehuna no inti only peace of mind yebusa no did you kill jonkuma oma answer so I catch him say Kevita, did you kill jonkuma enya me ameka say no ebe sin de napo cannot say no or yes why so on the same way am the JB dankwa if you ask Napo today did you kill jonkuma on to me my answer una oku jonkuma o bodyguard no na dan for bodyguard bi na omo sirem no omo dey confirm ma jonkuma edi wuye. It's a simple question. Una ku jonkuma? Yes, no. Nti oka osi oh na John Mahama osi okosi mochre Amazon gofo na odisika no we Jimmy onim de okeka. Onim because the party consistently they have never had a message. Anything I'm starting for 2000 and I'm about say no maybe I say these are fools. Almost a munyina with Jimmy in their head. That is what they think. In the head of Bawumia, in the head of the Napo, in the head of Ken Agyapong. And Ken Agyapong the catch say Bawumia Jimmy wa bon on to me and 100 Ghana. Say and Ken Agyapong in a stage catch or say I just see idea or the Bawumia Ken Agyapong ha dwini bomo bro ni the drill afan adwini Brony alpha drill zin ewura ni trim we Jimmy on to me mani so And then I can say Bawumia is useless. Bawumia Ghana. Bawumia ever standing with Mahama. Bawumia is basically has lost the elections. Now Bawumia a fake economist. And the Kwasia way side in a stage. And yeso ko kumaseno. Tia samo kai. Or say ne Ken Agyapong ka say ni focus any the youth. Onim say youth ni bi mu Jimmy. Say utie Ken Agyapong ni message ono so kan time na pokasa we na. Or say ai and party the free Mr. pull it for me. Party the free ma and they will lose election into only the concentration in the youth. We want a Ghana mebunu mu Jimmy. Ne baba kumponi Ghana. But you see, in mebunu be mu Jimmy every day no Obaba catch say the youth mona mo me problem. The problem no America. American government is taking care of his pigs. But what about him? Debiano or the mo oba nitina is agria yetiaso. Oh, the target is the youth. The youth should do what? The target is the youth, and you know that these people you told us okay the catch say kwasiafo we na say Ghana. Now so kwasia be gina stage catch say youth na person obwanti kwasia na obese Ghana no. U piana maye unim poison no. Unim say draw ye dia ebewu. Wo na obeka catch say we eye druboni ye dia ebewu. Bawumia ye druboni eye poison ye de sika ye bewu ade akyen ya wo se an poison meaning say poison na mu youth no na mu ya me target nti mu de mu nkodiwu kana de ni san konante Ghana asase so Ken Agyapong na asase wetima wo kana Japan abrante be hye max be boat mu tuwa kana so hwe you cannot Japan obi yetumi chi corruption no ankasa etnefie na watam sekan no that won yem no atro no to say I cannot live with this embarrassment. Winim, go to China, go to Japan. When people do things, they think it's against ankasa nipedua, it's against a moral. They didn't have the moral right to do that, and they don't deserve to even live among their families. The shame that comes with it. Japan, any Korea no, obi to me share them. Oriana will kunu no letter say yes, I committed this crime, I said these things, and I deceived some people. I don't have to live amongst the big. Honorably, they take their lives. Ken Agyapong to me catch them some poison me. Bawumia poison. Bawumia ni papa. Bawumia say Ghana. Omo no mu wie sika no nyafunyafu. Asase do mo ton. Ade chin ya. Why na nim sakram. Et say eye ebro gari abegina beka kire me say an youth no inti Bawumia na so ejimi wa say Ghana no o sa pian youth re di ama poison so mo godin wu wajimi o ka sa asem no stage no wo mbagu America and I will catch them so they should vote wisely because their education is important. They have security, they have their ebimu ye djuma kra omo their insurance is safe. Abuo funu ujina Ghana youth edim say you are pushing the poison for them to eat. Or say they are omo de wakumas wejimi. Wejimi. And this is what they have done over the years. Because someone will say, Mumudu Duono, without due respect, Mwejimi. Into people like us, when we come on air, so men take Kevin Taylor because they know. People on my TV, when they come on air, oh, men go tears our because they know that, we will break it down. Mumuza Ken Agyapong say, youth now more Ghana now, ne manage omwana. Asiato, ujina kaje say, Bawumia Jimmy, Bawumia say Ghana, Bawumia an economist, Bawumia Kromfo, NPP for we Ghana, Oma Gukrono. Then you turn around to tell us, say, oh, Bawumia Jimmy Mum, young man in your president. Now, Ghana and Kayopa Peja Padie, any company phone Tantana also be a untimimbi na. And Kawama Bawumia, Abediso, who Ken Agyapong, and there, make us a Bawumia be administrator or Unquasia company now. You will not do it because you want to protect your assets. But Ghana de a young kwasiafo kro nti o sabeti Bawumia maye on a silver platter because youth ni be Jimmy the same way kwasiafo bi di cheda kromfo ewi mo amudi cheda echi mo nko bisa Kevin Taylor so ye wi adentira obeka kire mo the same way enkokora yo mo so me young men omoni mu nyina pompono se de kuntu etiti social media defend cheda enkokora omkobo jantra ye bo omuti omhye gatem omoni ma pompono e de say oba time baby ete ho e defend cheda ombetuma wo no because some of you the so called enkokora na mo from who youth mo Jimmy na we di 42 o from who youth or Ghana we Jimmy for is to understand something. The NDC As we speak today, this is what they are proposing. Women's Development Bank. NDC policies bear 7 and then they bear 2 minutes. Amwati the ebe koswasi. We are in the modern world. Say politician estate kandi opeso yechirwa udinka checking a track record. The wayeda. Osha sa politician no kasa. The behavior, the demeanor, obuana, odwene se wo unim nyansa. Ansa na waka bibia chiro. Sa nyoma na wo hwe ansa na wo de tumi amanipa because tumi is sanipa. Power can change men. Until you have to be very careful the kind of man you give power to. Majority of you people didn't think say Kufuado obetuma ye de oye no. It is because we did not look deep. Power is dangerous. And somebody can use the little power that you have given him or her to destroy you for life. And you so about Timutu. One decision that person will take, your life will be done. The NDC catch Ghana for say Mama Omo Akwenya, from all that they have done, and you know the Green Book, there are so many things. Omo ama Green Book. Since the NDC Every Power 2016, NPP Nibian to mean by Ghana, Abontine Bekan say John Mahama Green Book no page way true. Nobody. So and no one alone should give you some hope. Say Akwawe and any party no, they are telling you the truth. 8 years unya nipa baako intende waba e na o se hwe makotena nchen mo se memfa tumi ni mankofo yi infie nwotwe. These people mo hu de omaye one hospital ebeje wonkwa omo nsibi one ubetima ko free SH so wiase nyina yare bo wonde anaju bewu jonkuma nya wiase sike nyina ko school wiase nyina yare bo no wadwo so oduru nkokọ e no wiye because anka yawo UGM so wadwo so anka jonkuma tiase. Now you understand. You choose your priorities are broni prebibi scale of preference. Ye de hia ansa na ye de fata. O de fata be hye de hia ni ma de bia no bebre. And that is what the NPP omo de ayamo. De bia no omo de fata be hye de hia ni mu. Into your needs are always overshadowed by people's personal interests. Into de bia no omo de omo interests at we hear there so we hear the end so benya school papa ko we hear there so benya nsu panom we hear there say ekwan papa wo ho we hear there say yesi market amount we hear there say yesu hospital amount we hear there say yesi commander sugar factory we hear there say nurse ni we school we nya hospital ye adwuma we hear there say ende we Ghana ni police ni a say bi onko abonti mo bi mbo utuo we hear there say okoto aba yenkum we hear there no that is your needs. Ubetumi ato petrol edi egu car mu akofa nipa enya sales anajo atibia ma mate atibia kofie ama oyere ehu se wo ye bema mu sene be ya upi abontene a na so hu se dollar no wo fom wadwuma ekoso utumi ko Japan ekofa car part edi ba fie we hia de no those are bread and butter issues. Sanyoma no entumi anya obi priority obi ade tumi amana then wo hia asem ni nya ne hia asem eno na Ken Agyapong de yemo eno na NPP ede yemo. These are needs over wants. The NPP is always choosing their needs over their wants over your needs. The NDC every day chooses your needs. We need no and a market catch no. Ghana politics party by NAC hospital amount, party by NAC school amount, party by NAC the factory amount, party by NAC regional hospital amount, party ben ayensu amount. That is your needs. Because all tia senkrigwa what Ken Agyapong krom na enda na dwi wo yere nyam yare bowa chip compound ben wa obegye nkwa ebim ben wa undu fosu hospital no wu. That is the principles de bia tena ha ye ka kire mo yen tan I am guiding you. Asam do because am simi yema anka obi aminim ne bia tukwa kwa abrochire ba kwa ba anka Ghana de etie no bogus in Kwasia form abrochire they will be irrelevant. Now here this is what the NDC is telling you, and you are a Ghanaian. Oh, you Ghana need to say me tie me. We enya complex, enya brofo kese. NDC for say, she adwuma ya ye pen. She Mahama, she Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, she nipa mienu we. The credibility they carry. Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman will never go to a market and lie to the woman who is sitting under some scorching sun to sell 2 cedis, 5 cedis tomato. Die no benya wom. Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, She has seen everything. She has been through everything. She has gone through the cracks, broken the glass ceiling to get here. In today, na Professor Nana Opoku Agyapong obegina awofo enim maami bi enim e wo dwom say me pese aban NDC aban ba ye be Women's Bank na o twa ne tro. What is she going to get at her age? Those are the things you look out for. Obi ti say napo and Kenya Vice President na running mate opa and kwanware or a sansani. The sense of responsibility oni bi. It is because Obi ka che say wo petumi akoware. Such people, you cannot trust them with power, because from infancy only the sense of responsibility. Inti se NDC akachiro or say omo be what we call Women's Development Bank. Emma sebio mo Ghana. NPP ba power omo be bojo banks and amuni omo ye adwuma nyina efri say omo adwene mu no sa banks no emumu ano mo sika no omo be support NDC. Sa bojo banks ana omo tetete mu dwom ebie eye savings, loans and credits no omo na omo so masene. Na NDC said they want to take it further. Abani pese obie bank atitru eye madia. Inti wo ya besiwa wo ya ba wako vocational school wako technical school we wie o pese wankasa wo start we dwuma ko bank wo ka chom say dwuma we na me pese me ye me your banti e na mabaha. Now ejuma no say any say and me pese me ye me pese me kofa entoma me pese me bie saloon me pese me ye say na me hia sika sebio ehun sihu no ewo form and the Ghana obo besin bank bia insihu no ye 30%. You cannot pay. Inti na no Opoku Agyapong and NDC atena say emma titiri hia bank bia omo wura ho a omo benya confidence na ka say meso me oba me say meso me tumi beji loan wa ha na sa loan no nsihu no de eti say zero. Ebetumi ebema me ho kwan ema meso medwuma me pese me ye na ejina ne na so na menye bi ahwe me ho ahwe me ba. This is what we call needs. We here there. There are hundreds and thousands of Ghana for ma omo pe kakre bi keke astati adwuma. Owura bank ha yes infrastructure that's a interest in ye. Owura ha yes 2 months time also betua interest. Owura ha wa heja onim de onye. Opesen kokko kwan so keke kofa jeni. Opesen kokko kwan so keke ekofa muko. Onye sika bia eho dwo. Sa sika na eho dwo no sebio obi antata na obetumi de ye adwuma na nkakra wotua. NDC for omo manifesto no omo policy ba akuni. Sa wo ye Ghana ni ba na wo hweme. This is it. We here de na me chechire ma kyerɛw. Inti awofo maame no mu a amanfo bi twa mompoa edi motem enya se wo mpa adwuma o na sebio bibi nti na sofo gina sorry dem na o preach a na oba fefe tie ni ma oyi nani to nkyɛn bibi nti enya se wo mpa adwuma na ebia besia na wo kɔgye no ebefa ho na sebio wa behwere wo nkwa wa benya BP inti NDC se omo ba na no Opoku Agyapong and NDC se omo ba they are going to give you bank a ma bank. Dia wo hia ne se wakɔ kyerɛkyerɛ wasɛm na ɔma mate ase dia emanie different from regular bank ne se insihu no ɛyɛ 0 na se 2% and 5% kora wafa ho dwane ɛno ɛna yɛ de kyekyere man ɛne kyerɛ sɛ you are opening up for obia to be part of growing an economy. So obie emba bank ende ubenya over 2 million women who are willing to just go for just 2,000 Ghana. I'm telling you, 2,000 Ghana pukeke. I know women omobetuma convert 1,000 Ghana into 50,000 Ghana. But okonyes kan wen. Bank ba ko owurum ehon krata sem ehon si ho. Okoye den ompe problem into not wo 10 years, 15 years. Yes ye adwa menu de one de oya akwadworo. Aban na wo so oso nipa asene na nipa ye den etumi oba etumi nya ne nanso gina. Se enkenya oba panyini ana oba na nie bi a wafa de wafa mu bia anka e bia anka sa Women's Bank we nkan beto NDC for ano but ende because of that no Opoku Agyapong de onim a oyo oba a wafa de mududu afa mu nti o se ade we be hia we ne friend say we need we hia de policy NDC policy omde ba na menya abotra mo ate ase me my NPP for that o this is what is going to change your life jene akatoa edien obeso okofa tomatoes obeso okofa dien obeso obie store jojo popodua obeso obie saloon ebia unima de pam. This is the bank to go into esia no abana woto no ompese wabra bo besesa. This is what you do. na ma menkyerɛ ade foforo me kyerɛ adekudie ntia 2024 eni senka ende odwene mpo sɛ obetie na po na obetie Bawumia also ka sama fam ho adwene because NDC no omo atena se adwene Ghana fo ho I ka say wey na betuma asesa ebesesa bra they need to change lives share NDC for second policy me nya botre mo ati bibia ase nan say na omo ba beka che Ghana for say ende say oye awofo ana oye parent oba wo SS final year na in the next few weeks obetro exams na enkwara dodo mo Ghana SS nyina besom ko university John Mahama ne na no poku adjman kai na no poku adjman wa handle university pen university etise kro and it from chancellors omo your president omo awo omo mra omo autonomous say oba besia etumi akodi university so and any less and I say any simple weak university. One of the most difficult universities I'll be to my pass exams from UCC. For her to go and head that country called UCC, then it means she knows when it comes to education. Senior Otumi CE blocks. Wajine ama NDC for what I say way and the bet to my boy a enquirano asabua for. Unya access to the women's bank no. Obana obeko university na aya would kodanda wajun ya say okobo besiano NDC for say 2025 enkwara na mobeko university no the moment obero university afie di wenim na ukom sa afe no ene na edin ewo awofobia abrabom edin if you say sa first year no unye sika bibia ewo say uyifiri botom na utua uyifiri botom na ukutua. The only time I ubenya aban emwa kakra second year and obetuma agi loan. Inti na no poko agima ne Mahama tena se dabi. San Korea ya som bebre awogu free SHS. Omu pia emu dodo ne ntumi nko university enye se bia omu ntwa wo. Enye se bia omu ntumi nko. Oma wofo no dodo no eni sika. Sa first year no omu no betua hostel, omu no betua omu tuition, omu betua omu nko ene omu ba. Inti omu pese omu fa sa ka no. Aban befa sa first year ka no. Into the second year, obadi do second year, ni amani loan. Third year, ni amani loan. Fourth year, no amani loan. Owiya no owiye school. Into NDC for say, send oba wa SS, na obewiye SS. 2025, omo ebe form university no, public de no, munyina aban be form hoka. Wako Women's Bank first, akoji. Loan na ehunsi 1.5%. Wait me astati kokwaso. Uyem da ho hyehye if you say sika no afena unye sika nkakra oba pass SS Eco University just ya uhia 80 million 140 million 15 million 150 million okofa no way John Mahama says 2025 first year no into obia into fees wey any ehia de wey any edien we hia de wey ena betuma ma wabrabo eden asesa because as sika na wakoje no Women's Bank no enya de on nsa beka obeko so de ayewedwuma wo ba no enso beko school abra onfa de pressure ambeto so when your friend policy when na esesa wo bra we ena esesa nipa abrabo it is oba beko teacher training na the first year on to your fees oba beko nursing training the first year on to your fees. That is what John Mahama and Professor Nana catchro into from 2025. Obaka se oba beko nursing training na afiba kona obekom no on check apre if you say abinding him say the following year no obeji loan, the third year no obeji loan into John Mahama say nursing training, teacher training, university aya abind dia san kofo ni nyina no John Mahama na abind say ombefa ka no obi say John Mahama mkofa sika wen na na do danko ekufo adonko a ende okọ no officer sika sebio wedi afi Andrew ya no yakọ opepepe billions che cathedral fun bia yakosisi wo sa sika ne mu $2,000 ma wanka wo jene ka to bifa jene free asenkregwa eba bekwai aban ni wo sika da ho a omo se no John Mahama na no pokwa so omo ba sa ministers bebre no omo bete so into omo din kan make provisions say omo twetwa nyoma bi so eno na ye bete sa sika ne dia be hye sa place we intende so ye NPP ni na say o se won support sa de we na your mambofo if you say wona wo kan kora ne gu mu so omo ko senior high school no mo wie senior high school ahwa na enhwe omo ento aso enti John Mahama mo say sa first year ne die was said the I was buying so much no more nursing training, teacher training, public universities. Almost line in 2025 zero fees. First year. Inti also tiasie de bia ya ka kire mo utie politician atie asem na hwe nyanse wom inti sa first year ne de unim se oba wa SSC a ka kire na akosi ukoto aba sa wo pass kwa university a mini sika da ho mini 200 million mini 150 million John Mahama mo se utumi tuma no mba power 2025 omo wini a o first year no sebio obi antua de an fees. Second year abide the loan beba, third year loan wo ho obetuma age, fourth year loan wo ho enti so person wo to awa this year no so university a amanko agata the also we dey say abana wo koto as a student no go and vote for NDC e kire wo person wo betua wa this year no so eno ano no awofo mo na wo se mutu mo manofo every se minim awofo a enda mo ba ba wi asese mu yemu hyehye mo oba no wa ben pa uyem hyehye I am shishene na John Mahama ne na no poku agena se omoyi efiri ho na ma me nkyerɛ NDC policies no de almost omo beye memo bi ndada o obi eni wo betuma dada o ye wo ha ye mo bi andada o NDC for asaka bi foforo we eye kuafo de farmers resource and farmer resource centers ye nya abotra ye we because ye pese Ghana for ti amamu ase ye pese Ghana for ti politicians omo ka no kre ye be se Ghana for eti adekro nti omo to aba u future also ti ase ansa na wato aba na John Mahama ne NDC esa de bia beto ama ekuafo koko ekuafo cashew ekuafo mo amudua abe mo amudua edie tomatoes mo amudua edie pineapple mo amudua edie mankeni mo amudua edie enuaba amuye ekuafo John Mahama ne Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman ne NDC for say tie we kueni a ende ade din pa se kueni obeti sika koto tractor na usika yesen okueni usika eyesen untumi nto tractor na ade ba ko so a esa din ma ekueni a ote de asenkrigwa ne se obekwa akọ high tractor se ombepam na efuoma no din ne bo din ede omutumi gi bibi 1000 Ghana 10 million unibi adia din makueni ni se obekwa kofa harvester se harvester ma high wo 5 hours bra na be pam mefu esuma me na be harvest ekueni no na on sen na onya ne ndoba no ye ntoye ebere wenye sika John Mahama mo se munya abotre de NDC for so mo beye se mo de to minimum a we ekuafo mo ntie enya ha na me be ka brofo akese me ma asem no wate ase se ne beye a o koto aba na wabusa wo se me pɛ me hu yi ana se me pɛ me hu yi NDC for say de omo be de se ye ba be ti se eye sewi anwene so ana ye ba akontombra ebia akontombra area no mo ekuafo mo ho no mo ye bia 50 mo nyina mo be kyerɛ mo din your friend cooperative mo nyina mo kyerɛ mo din a na matekuo baako ebidua mankeni ebidua koko ebidua bofre ebidua cashew ebidua nkate it does not matter ekuya woye kyerɛ wo din na fa wo ka sa eye asankregwa eye ekuafo kuo no John Mahama ne NDC for said de mo be ne say tractor de mower de harvester even fertilizer no omo beba district bia na omo de aban de abesi ho into beko no your baby a friend aban service yard farmers service yard and obeko ho no tractor wo ho excavator wo ho mower wo ho harvester wo ho combiner wo ho ade a yedi yakue bia bi wo ho na de also ya ne say uka ekuo no ho no e wo se wo kɔ ho na ka say okay me ka Kevin Taylor ekuafo kuo ho na eye busum edi enimi me pese me pam mefuo enti me ka kua no ho no de sa aban de a odi abesi won eye tractor fertilizer de ande ni nyina no ukwa no akɔkyerɛ sɛ busum edi ekyire me pese me pam mefuo no enti na wɔtwe ebei ɛna pese me ye o meka sɛ yate enti eduru sa na wɔtwe na ɔmo abetu tractor no tie petrol wom ɛhɔ no wontua diesel ewom ombetu tractor no ombetu edian harvester no omde cocoa fertilizer bottle be kan ho na omde abawo fuo no so na omabedo so na omabe pam fuo no na de opese wo ye bia no omde aban fidie na ye omu wia se eka ewom nyina 3000 Ghana 2000 Ghana omu be twɛn ma waton wonnuaba no into koton wunkoko no ukoton den tomatoes no uton jene ni wia na afi wa betua saa eka na omo boy no enti pressure dem wekuafo no so no John Mahama ne NDC for so omo ba omo de anya de omo ba betentam sika hye obi ensem obi akodi omo beba district bia de ekuani de also ya ne se munyina mo beka mo ho abom na mo aka se ye nyina ye te asenkregwa ye yefu ye yekuafo me ekoko ni we jene ni we de ni ada ohun beso se opese oye den wo kodo wefu no aba ho omo be cheke udin wom ampa okakuo no ho na wabusa se den na opese e ma me pese me kodo mefu no me hia eye den harvester me hia eye den cultivator omo se yate na omo kyero da ben na ye mra efiada no pa no mu gina ho omo be do wefu ni nyina pam ai bibia ma omo yom se eja eka eda ho ye 2000 Ghana na ya ngini sisi a ton wonwoma na wa ye den sebio wotwa no oton wia no obetua the next time no osakwa saa na omopese omodema eyam ekuafo mo heha mo enti memma mo endwini biem se me yekuani nyemom me pese me koto edian harvester e wo se me koto fertilizer e wo se John Mahama mo idea omodi aba ne se aban na ebe take care of mefuyo na nkasa mutwa mogdi aba ne wia na mabetua ekaka krebi edaso eno ano no uye kueni a ompe wei na edien na wope wei na ose motiasie wei ni enhihye ya John Mahama ne NDC for edi atokwan a se woto abama omo a omo ba be ya aboa wokuokuo ana woku adwuma no eno ano no brofo tintin bi eni ho minim se kokuafo bebre wo Ghana munhia eye koko edien machines kekede ye bukoko so adwuma munya you nipa bebra mudua cashew mudua beans titru those in the northern region you have a lot of farms. Sometimes getting just a small bicycle to go and plow that land takes you over a month, 2-3 months. This can be done in a day. You will meet the weather, you'll be able to cultivate, and you are not under any pressure to pay any money. So all that you have to do, if you are in the northern region, all that you have to do is to be part of a group. You people should call yourselves, call each other, take your contacts, and then come together as a unit. When you need your yam farm to be plowed, you just go to what we call the Farmer Resource Center. You are a poor farmer in the northern region. You don't have money to buy a harvester. You don't have money to go buy things to come and farm. So this comes with a lot of fertilizers for free. Inti koko fo na mo asantimemu eyedian mo mo sehwimemu no sa ade a friend Farmer Resource Center obekọ etumi aba omde eyedian machine abedo wefusu no ye free fertilizers wo ho inti mo koko akuafo no mumu dodo no wei ene bebi a wose makomako abato na mokoto no sa nyoma wei ena uhwe ansa na wato aba mema urefi NDC for in some of the atutukwemu bi na medwudwom a kire wo no anytime me kire say hwe sa nyoma wei ne fato aba eno na betuma asesa wabrabo. Now uko wenima there is another policy, and this is that policy ya kan ho asem de bia 24-hour economy. It's simple. And let me boy na man for sre emma sre maka ho asem now nim de in some maka ni nyina no they all fall under 24-hour economy. We kueni a na ende opese ye bedo we fu suma wo he efuo bi wo ha utumi tena wa na nsu atwa say mentumi anye he sa Farmers Resource Service Center yi ukọ anopa ewia enwumre uka kire omo a ombema time omo beba. It falls under 24-hour economy. That means a human can bosom miensa be no within 24 hours no aye wie na afei udi hu sika. Enti debia no onwene say efi a mebedo so yi ebe take me 6 months mama do ye betum the 2 days ado ema wotime dua enuaba afi ni nyina. Uye broku eni dia ene wasem krampo de yenka mo amudua banche ende efukura udua na wutwa koko udua na wutwa bode enu anse utwa na wo hyehyɛ ɛyɛ nkate otete ani otejene utu na odesi ni nyina bekoso wano na 24-hour economy ni ma me nkyerɛ mu nkyerɛ wo John Mahama and NDC for say Ghana adwuma o Ghana pa na emom yamre ye time ye say no ye waste dodo no adekudi ntia waste dodo no say ye nya aban bi ebeba e de Ghana fo ebeto adwuma ma Ghana fo ye adwuma abre ni nyina enti John Mahama aban no omso mo ba tie me ebi o ye teleni e wo edien eye fanti akwa wo ye teleni e wo bantama wo ye teleni e wo edien South Intereso ebi o pamade wo takrade ebia wo axim ebia wo ye sebio wo ye welder amanfo ni mu pa ebia wo kura wo soame wo ye adwuma obi anim se engine sesa de wo boa John Mahama se one de on person mo ye ne se e wo se adwuma bia etumi biem ye ka se ye bie adwuma ma kire se emre dodo amudi adwuma no o se de hours ni bi kan na sebio wo de hours ni bi kan no o se o tira se ubenya ensa omobeso mu na sebio so wo bie adwuma ma light a wo de be adwuma no sa light na be kosoro John Mahama any NDC for say willingly one kasa ya wagin say opese o join 24-hour economy na ombema electricity company abaswame ye beba wo shop ne ahwe wo meter we ye best sana ma 24-hour economy meter ni nyina kire say sa meter no say asemesi a only 24-hour economy bosumi o 2000 a obetua 300 if you say sa meter no etumi kire aban say sebio wo 24-hour economy no ena wasafa nipa bi adwuma now ebia wo no ejuma wo ye no change engine ebia wo ejuma wo ye no ejuma bi a high demanding job de bia ni pe frefro tailor ni amanfo gu so obekọ tailor for shop dan nyoma gu ekiro se bem enye omo fault omo nyankoma pam ni nyina nanso sebi o okofa ni papa ni pafofra be kana ho na esika sam now NDC aban say sa meter na tailor ni use no light no oso ne machine bia na o tikra light into omema light bo no akofo mama that means say so wutia 1000 a month. It means often nipa mienu a sa 1000 no ubetua 200 when ya 800 was so abetumetua sa ankofo 200 still when ya den 400 was so into first aban say o energy light we use no obete so that means the moment ya take ania odi adwuma so no we save sika the moment we save sika no ubetuma for bi account ho that means also we create opportunity the majority of the people into some we nipa 1000 no obi afa nipa ba kwa nipa 2000 ya form imagine your 100,000 people Ghana mu nyina wedwuma na obi afa nipa miensa do the calculation into 24-hour economy no simple mema ninye complicated hwe uko abanjuma bebra endem no kase 24-hour economy ko passport office NDC for AC new passport office the machines gumu into ende anadwu beko no mu yedwuma no pa beko na the passport show nsem ene ye friend 24-hour economy oba eyetema port anadwu yo mu yedwuma John Mahama ebebie eyetema port mu ye ne kese Kwame Nkrumah ne sie na Rollins beto aso ende okotema haba omu yedwuma ade bechi container ni sie pona no pepepe na we nyoma ni nyina ye aban ndwuma omu ye 24 hours John Mahama pese eye ankura eye Ghana fo enso yetumi eye 24 hours ribi sene beya imeburu dodo amutifie no ombenya adwuma ye. Now the most interesting thing about 24-hour economy ne say eye NDC aban no aka omo say omo pese ankura sebio omodwuma mu bie na omodwuma mu bie a omotuma fa ensa dodo ana meka se ensa nipa mu no bedwuma ende ye nipa bebre o Ghana omo ye bibia ye friend delivery ye nipa bebre o Ghana omo ye enwuma bebre a sebio amanfo bi e from amankwa ye hia tomatoes o na tomatoes ne mai amankwa ye be den osiro so be fa nipa account edwuma no ho efri se okofa nipa sisi a ontumi ntia omoka. Now NDC aban se so we edwuma na se willingly one kasa opese edwuma no aban anywhere 24-hour collaboration kwa aban ho ka den se me na pese me ye aban be 2 meter no so now ofa nipa mienu edwuma de be ne se edwuma nka opon na onum na nka watutum we tailor ni unya nka obepama de ene ko central market omugu woteta no mu ya homa no mu de shaha ye ombrante ne baba obebra munya designing no mbesua joromi ene ko fadama amanfo ye joromi a ase free Italy ne baaye fefefe omunya edwuma no ko mbebie ma de achi nanso fame koi esikasam oja shop no esu ma de achi ni nyina light gina so meter sika inti John Mahama say de ombeso mo ye ne say omo pese nipa no dodo no efa edwuma na opese ofa edwuma o se bibi Emma bibi enso ye mmere anso na tuma fa adwuma nti adwuma ye ayepon no num no nson na yapon no sesi a obetuma fa nipa mienu miensa kan ho ye tailor ni a wapon eye master opese okofie koye aduane ma wukunu no na enkwara na toa so be from 7 o'clock to anajo 12 de omoso ye ne se omoso pam nyoma na aka echire no na omoso pam no anopa tututu obi baba eso abe change nipa no wo ho no at the end of the day no light na mo use ni nyina no because over 24-hour economy meter no wonim se bosome sika eye kwame amwako a oni 24-hour economy so betua no enya de obetua bi obetua fia bi eno ema wunye sika eno so ema wutumi create adwuma nti ebema Ghana fo dodo no enya adwuma ye de wo mu no se enye nhye na wa wo hwe se ade ede na obia etwa ho ehia na wo so wundi a wa problem eni tina John Mahama eni NDC fo se enye nhye nanso estatia Ghana fo be hu mfaso ema obia ajoine nti yeka 24-hour economy a eye ade bia sebio ebia obi wa obia security company opese ne nkofo no enye adwuma obi wo ha owo a big time a factory about 7 pe ebia nipa 4 ene wo se omo bo the factory no ho ban anajo 11 basika 70 also factory company factory security company mo ma nipa mienu all because osro ontumi ntua security no. And because of 24-hour economy, among for service country, you bring a lot of security agencies are these companies are overnight jobs. No, any Ghana police service remember now we are going to have a lot of people being recruited privately and also recruited into the Ghana military and then the Ghana police. Into the police will need more people and then they will need more private agencies to help them do this job. Police will be doing the general job by doing the parade patrol in our major streets. Now, in collaboration with the private securities, no, almost so making sure say they are protecting the investment. Through an that is the 24-hour economy. Until we are young entrepreneur, we will be a small company, we will be a 24-hour economy. It is for your good. It is your interest. Ninja say a buying per se wono of also ebwa Ghana efa nipa dodo na wo so nya hu sika. Inti when it comes to the taxes, the moment I be join the 24-hour economy no eto akwame amwako a onka 24-hour economy betua no wo no aban because obua afa nipa amasebio Ghana embebru ne bebrenye adwuma no sa tax a yeje kwame amwako a ontie only 24-hour economy no so wo sa tax no untie bi wo tax ne beba form se kwame amwako etua 30,000 a nyame nim se wo betua be 10,000 Ghana eno ehun faso eno the incentives no into not just join the 24-hour economy. It is for you to save money and for you to create opportunities. It is unyu sadia we nyina yem de e wo mu say NDC aban be very democratic, so they don't want Ghana for to feel say eyenhye but ade bi eye bia no at the end of the day obia be hu say we de eye anytime ka say eba memma ene nyenhye hwe se bi atie monka mo humbom na de de wanwa nije 24-hour economy say ebia na mo ye tailor fo amu nyina mo wo soame and okokumasi a ye tailor line edwobia mu okomalata ye tailor fo line ho ye jolomi fo line ho ye sankofo mu nyina metum aka mo ho abom na wa yekuo mokwa mo se enipa 50 ye nyina we individual meters ye pese mo ba na mo be check ye nyina meter 111 na mo de to 24-hour economy eno de aban say incentives anase akande ye ka ho no eye efiri se mo ba se eku a aban betumi aye enhyehyeye papa amamo a say eku no easy betumi de mato data so mo saa nipa na so saa ekuo mo betumi akọ women's bank say bia ma mo ye joromia mo wo 24-hour economy no mo betumi so akọ women's bank akọ gi loan abehye mo dwuma mu kena nti mo any aban na mo bedi nsa woso. It is all a collaboration between you and the government enya nhye woni aban na bedi dwuma ebie Ghana mu sebio aban ko entumi mfa Ghana fo dwuma e say aban tumi create opportunity a ye ne Ghana fo so a sebio ye bie dwuma na ye betuma fa Ghana fo dwuma na ye dwuma time a ye no ye betwum into 24-hour economy no. It is basically the hallmark eno na Ghana sebio nyoma ye ba be den yeba aba enjoy no Ghana yene ena sebio sa policies we nyina NDC for that to amaye sa nyoma we bi na wo dwene ho sa nyoma we bi na wutie no aka say te sia de me pese me to aba na me hwe de besi. That is what you do. You challenge yourself. 24-hour economy is a game changer. Mame chwa de bi NDC for in some of the children no e bi na make ka chiro no ye be ko ni nyina so 11. This is the last one I want to share with you. and it's got to do with Mr. S. Where is it? It's not this one. It's got to do with. There's one missing, Mr. S. No, there's one missing. Are we good, Mr. S? Mr. P, are we good? Mr. P, Mr. S, are we good? Team. I'm missing one, right? All right, that's the last one. NDC for policy ba kuna michite machirono. And the ebeye nie ye we na every day me ba ye benya botre edwudwum. Now, this one is called 1 million coders program. NDC for ehun say ende imebunu bebre wo Ghana. Eye broni besie eye internet. Eye ade bia ende me no ka say Ghana ewiase eno na erane wiase. There is a reason why into John Mahama and NDC for Omo Abemu from John Mahama Tamil's time no Omo see a dear friend Accra Digital Center. Omo see a data center. Omo see a these places are a day internet eba Ghana. Now I could NDC yes and say na Omo adwini bi say Omo pese Ghana mebunu omo ni gi eye computer ho omo pese omo di computer edi djuma edi sua edjuma e ma be ye mfaso ma oman no ene Ghana no omo hu say nipa dodo anase imbebunu dodo no omo wie SS omo wie university they want to be their own creators. They want to have their own investment. They want to create something by themselves. And nipa bebre no mbebunu bebre no, it is all the interest is all in the digital world, computers. Inti John Mahama ka say the opeso yen say odin case Accra Digital Center, Accra Data Center. Senye be ya mebunu dodo no wie school a omo benya sebio eye edwuma ye. Na onim de oye. Enu nti na NDC every region bia no omo see eye data center. Into ko the whole Ghana your resource centers are omo kire IT. Ni nyina under NDC no so obie green book mu a ubehu ubusa ye be kire ni nyina wo ho. Inti they basically made sure say every region, every district, there was a data center set up. Senebeya in Mebuno, if they want to learn about IT, if they want training in IT, they could go to those places and go get the training. Now, John Mahama said about power. NDC abind him say Ghana Mebuno, omoniji internet omo person omo suano echo deep into omo training in Mebuno 1 million. Easy to do that. So we see Accra Data Center we na Accra Data Center and then supply with everything when it comes to digitization. Why can't you train 1 million people in the BBFN coders program? Now coders program no aye ye maamenom ene ye jamu asum na kakra. On say ye meba wa no ye mbema no obitumi wie school. Osema mpese me kram kama ye dwuma cafe. Ma me mumpa de se ka minya chance pa na nka mekoye meko IPMC o se de ndien ekosua computer sa nyoma ni nyina no John Mahama maban edinka de tutu kwan mu omuhu se sa nyoma ni besi omuhu se mebunu bebre along the way no they want to get involved in coding, they want to get involved in their software, they want to get involved in their hardware. Ni nyina is under digitization. Into omu see Accra Data Center no omu call the whole Ghana and omu see IT resource center, ICT resource centers. Now the NDC aban person yen say in mebunu sebi odudu ni ko SS no majority no their interest is not to go to university. They also want to learn something that is connected to computers, but then they want the skill into the coding no and obi to meet na Ghana na ya find adwuma wa Japan, obi to meet na Japan na oye adwuma e wa Ghana ni nyina e computer so to Ghana you bet ma for adwuma Australia for once empon enyane no na ono apon. In the John Mahama who said the future was going to be calling for this. Into the OAN say obi a data center, obi a data centers around the nation. No? Now the next move nanka opeso in 2016 say nanka opeso will train 1 million young people in coding, in knowing a lot about computer and to how to work with computers. Into NDC for some power, more SS for bebrea, more babe. A majority of you are so interested in fintech, in technology, in coding, in IT to be self-reliant, or say 1 million of you people will be pushed into this sector. The training will be done by government. You will get the requisite skills for you to be a an independent entrepreneur, also know you can employ people and people can employ you. This is one of the biggest markets in the world. Also, sometimes why did to me say, America, because fridge where I 3 months I say, warranty, person free customer service. Now catch them say, hey, fridge I'm and say, I'm person fridge no one ABP. Corners of repe. Nipa no befano or kasati say free Thailand. Ubu or kasani accent nice or China. Ubu or kasani accent na IDS or Pakistan. It is because obiti Pakistan ayafa ne juma. Ne juma ne say ya mano the training inti no na ne ubedi nkomo sa time America for na omo ye juma or Samsung no mada. Inti sa nipa na owo Pakistan no ono na befa sa call no your friend call centers. Now on the way dinkomo busa say okay so see also afraid na did the same ultimately say nipa okase Pakistan nipa and so or child the obeye no busa say na Pakistan for them to Ghana dabi sa company na America no wafa obi Pakistan into John Mahama mo idea ni say omo person mo training young men and women omo free a lot of the senior high schools no omo pie ba ye be kire omo they can apply online omo apply to these companies ye be for omo adwuma into bo ha bo so oba na or computers need them or no sorry or say okay also me kwaju we connect to the computer not on the phone so hello how are you okay this is what you want to do okay this is what you have to do press this press that or kasa we 30 minutes near Tuanaka or Ghana or a millionaire and then oko China and kwara bebre to them and omoji omusika gu omo council. This is what John Mahama wants to do. He wants to move us from the analog to the digital. Now he doesn't want to do it, he wants to do it with the young generation. Now Obibeka say Sebio the one who be da and okasa ejinidi senka John Mahama engi side wendia anka kra digital center nka ombie because of NDC John Mahama ntin and the oteba kwabrea utumi fra o maame o Germany wo video the John Mahama ne NDC esi wa akra digital center and so wote asenkrego utumi fra o fa kwame amoako e wo Japan na wo sere na wo so fami fra ha aha dem hu ha chewo ni nyina ye John Mahama machines o mo de ba Ghana. Some machines na beye the Ghana card no. Some machines no na ende oba Ghana information nyina e wo bebi ba ko a ye bo ho ban. Enti John Mahama me so mo ba. Enkora no mo SS no ehia mo pa because almost say the next coming of John Mahama no inhumanity no mo ba. Sanka 2016 ye mo opportunity mo to aso a anka saa de ye ken anka ye twam e ma sankofo nyina nya adwuma ba o se enkechi. One na no pokwa adwuma ba. They will make sure say sankwara we are senior high school every majority of them are willing to learn a coding 1 million every region there will be a center to train them. I want to tell you one thing. Politics and complicated adwene no obema ho kwan ma adwene no etie nyansasam na adwene no make the right decision eno ano no memma Jimmy Fobi and kanchira wo say wo de ye wo no ye wutu we mu ye wutu ma wo nyansa ne sebio ye wutu Jimmy mu a ende we hu nyansa sebio ye wutu nkwasiafo ma ende we hu nyansa saa nyansa no ene beboa wo ema sebio ebu a wo pe no wonsaka saa nyansa ne beboa wo ena sebio saa edwuma a wo pese wankasa wo ye de wo ho ete wo ho firi wo ma me ne wo papa ho no wonsaka enti manyansa no endi wenim kan manyansa no decide de wabrabo ebekwa kwesi into wotie politicians de bia tie asem o moka no hwe nipa na o kasa no hwe ne nsa no adwuma waye bi pen ede na obetumi ahu se we die de o ka no metuma ginedi sebio oya trofo anaso o ka no kre nipa ogira menim wotwa metroda nipa ogira menim wobum nim tiada na wabusa na nipa ogira menim waka no kre mpo a kire me da obume na nipa odi menimi metumi atrust no nipa ogina menimi na ono anga so ode no ho so betumi di president. These are the very important questions you ask yourself. Opeke John Mahama, opeke Bawumia, opeke Professor na no Poku Ajiman, na opeke Napoa wa wo ye Ghana ni a saa nipa nan why na wo de wo re ene wo bra ebe hye omunsem Napo ene Bawumia na no Poku Ajiman ene Mahama. Why na obetuma ginedi? Why na obetuma ka say we die at least nyansa wo di trim. At least odwene emmebu no ho, odwene sebio enkwara ho. Saa nkofo nan why na wode eye owre be hye that is politics. It is all got to do with belief and trust. The reason why African politicians treat TSM Mwano was because we don't understand trust and entiasie nipa no asem de waye and then the children su. It's a fact. John Mahama ka seminde or say subain it is insane. No matter how you keep it. Oba or say onyima ne fumba kra na eden ya kakra betua ho. Wo hu de Bawumia ye, wo hu de Napo ye. Bawumia nka no kre. Napo kasa se jimifo. These are people you cannot hand over a nation to, especially when they have people like these sitting on the sidelines waiting to pounce on your natural resource. Ade ehu ba kono no. Bawumia nka no kre. Napo ejimijimi. At the end of the day, sa Ekufuado ne busuafo so te sidelines. Omo twen se ye ne Ghana fo yemfa tumi ma sankofo mienu wei na akwa wei ene ne busuafo no, because the omo hwehwa ne se ye de tumi be ma Bawumia, ye de tumi ebe ma Napo na sankofo wei dwirima omo die no omatoa so. A vote for Bawumia is a vote for Ekufuado. Mahamudu Bawumia ende ontumi nka dollar no ho asem. Busa ho se Bawumia obu. Wa wote swame, wa wote takrade, wa wote eye yendi, wa wote eye de Ghana wadwuma usika ahye. Bawumia obu. Senka obu a bebia dollar na beduru a ama usika ahye no anka obeka ho asem. Se Bawumia obu a senia sebie wadwuma nyina egu efrise aban totoye bia anko ye nka eno na beye na koma so asem anka de bia no obeka ho asem. Senka Bawumia buwa nyoma akoso keta hye proye dipakum a sebio ha Ghana fo ama ye yemu hyehye ye koto aba ye suro nyina ne se 2020 ye boni pato Bawumia endwene saade no efrise ohun se wa asem enye na asem eye tumi na ope na de ya ne se senka tumi na ope no ope ema ono ankasa ne humpo a ankenye ya Mahamudu Bawumia tumi dia Ekufuado ene ne busuafo ejapadefo adenti na yentam tumi ma Bawumia na Bawumia entam tumi ma Ekufuado adenti na Ghana yete no yentam tumi yemfa ma Bawumia na Bawumia entam tumi no emfa ma Ekufuado aden de ya fem de yehu ama ende Ghana from person beti Ekufuado din Ekufuado de by force atam Bawumia abase yentam tumi ma Bawumia indirectly de tumi ama no eche ye ne Ghana for ye nkwasiafo ena sansem we ye bejedi ende ejapade abusia no e de strategy foforo ba and strategy omode aba no say ye say omo de hopes na doye ene eye TV3 media general for Akko Court. Adentra. You see, I'm waiting for the penny secretary. Ese ode eye hopes na doye any edian media general for Akko Court. Adentra omako ka ejapade book no ho asem ni nyina no. Muntie me. A vote for Bawumia is a vote for Ekufuado. And ochihene akache the secretary say secretary nko court if say ono ochihene no so odi nanim kwa enkofo be hu se japade no nanim na daso no eye no kre nti ochihene ayi nanim e dia man the secretary e man the secretary the media general ene dia Hobsonado ya kogina court say omo gine 10 million Ghana adentra Hobsonado ya ene media general for abe discuss e japade buku no e wo TV so e ma wo ene me yetie. Now afi wo ti ase ba now obi be hu say oh we dey say court keke na omudi Hobsonado ya ko any media general ma men kire the strategy behind this. Now Sanipa also oye secretary to den amwotio for repanyini a or the assembly court no monhwe court document ma men kire wade bi nipa na or the assembly court your friend Daniel Mafo Ofori Ata ono na se oye amwotio for repanyini secretary tie go for yo abodamo amwotio for repanyini in secretary say fa Hobsonado any media general court say owa koka Agyapa book no asem enti yɛnkɔgye ɔmo 10 million. Now ohun ni din no your friend no Daniel Mafo Ofori Atta ɔno na ɛyɛ Amoeti Ofori Penyini the secretary. Before I moving on me person me catch you say saa case where court no ɛnyɛ secretary na de call ye ɛyɛ Amoeti Ofori Penyini na de case no court saa ebu akwa hene no ɔno na de hopes na doye ɛne ɛyɛ de media general akɔ court. Na ma menkyerɛ trick bi wɔn saa abrantie wei ɔno ɛna de hopes na doye akɔ court na me enlarge no ɔmo nyina the same kokoro dangerous my sem abeyifo saa abrantie wei ɛna so ɔno na ɛyɛ Amoeti Ofori Penyini ɛyɛ abu akwa hene no ɔno na ɛyɛ ne secretary blanketedly obi aka wɛde baba sere ordinary court blanketedly wo so the Ghana voting nsɛm ho saa nkwasiafo na wotie obo radio so abrantie wei ɔna ebu akwa hene the secretary obsina do na metunufo a ontie metunufo a omekuno ngomekuno sama catch the Hobson omubekun otu odidi matem say me ma bi friend Teresa me ma me friend Teresa ena papa ye Lebanese ni ena afibia uchenyi cushion sade endien abrochiri bola omubekun untie mefutuo oyire obaye widow obekọ San Francisco so okoye ne to obi di bewom etufo a wonte obi aba ma cancer oyire beko California se okohye de to na ba aye ne ye obi di beginem wejimi Hobson me tufo yo mbe ama na cancer Kevin Taylor intakwa we ena also a secretary na monhwa de amanu be say cancer and some of do. Now this is the guy so ufa eye ejapade book na saa koye a odi hopes na doye any media general akokot ni di wom na anim role o play e book nim on se be din card ni din a kire mo your friend no de Daniel Mafo Ofori Atta. Now ohun ejapade book no page 21 na ma me reading kire o mo yetumfo amonte ma me reading page 21 na me kire o abrante na so de hopes na doye mo akokot no ma me kire o ni bobre already every year 2.1 the party the youth and women's wing of our party remains our weakest link. Every effort must therefore be made to get our national organizer to fill in the gap. Same applies to getting Asla to assist the women's wing. The substandard tag on Nana B or Nana Boachi seems to be a perfect description of who he is per the earlier assessment made by DM Ofori Atta, co-writers of the August 2019 report. Sa book no mo kire no Ofori Penyini fie no. Sa Amoeti Ofori Penyini secretary no omo no lead the writing of the book. He is a co-writer of the book. Ain't he the co-writer of the book who represent Amoetia today has taken media general and Hopes Nadoye to court. These people are dangerous. They are bad people. Now, I'm going to show you why they have taken this decision. Why Amoeti Ofori Penyini akoshe the co-writer of the book Echi to say the Hopes Nadoye any media general court. Don't just see it say the media general court. There is a twist to it. I'm sure what there. The reason why almost say the Hopes Nadoye any media general court no one. They want to gag every media house from discussing a Japanese book. And no. See, this thing you are seeing on the screen say, Ochihene, ana ebuakwa hene, Edi Hopes Nadoye ni TV3 Echo Court. The omo pese omo ye ne say, omo pese omo di ehu, eshe Ghana media houses ni nyina mu, especially omo willing to discuss no. Send ye be ya obi ni wa obe read a Japade book no radio so TV so because ene sa case where court no Say NDC communicated via Kotna TV3 say or discuss Japadi or make say please. We have a case on that book in court. Say NDC communicated via Kotna multimedia say or discuss Japadi book or make say please. There's a case on that book. We cannot verify. So please, we don't want to discuss this on our channel. Say NDC communicator ko insra from our channel panana jantua or ye NPP ni on person be kan correct so a. Obeka say abrantie emesrew ende de yentumi nke Japade ho asem because hoops na do ekra any TV3 ya de ye de omko court. It is a blanketedly designed strategy. I blanketedly the ye borrow sa word no. This strategy is designed to gag Ghana. Send beya the media conversation. Ghana media ebie nkofo ni ema ekufuado ne busuafo yehu bone a omudi no. They want to strategically gag everybody. Send beya you will not get anybody discussing a Japadi book no Ghana. And that is their modus operandi. That is what they have done since they came to power. Mame mbusa question be. Na yente ha. Ena KKD ekotena Joy News. E discussi e Japade detailing. Use very straight, emphatic and unprintable words. Obo obia o book ni di ewe Japade. So why didn't they sue KKD? KKD Onyedipa. KKD was on multimedia, and not just multimedia. He has been on several media houses. He's spoken on a Japade book. He has analyzed and broken down the codes. Why didn't the secretary to Ochehini sue KKD, but mysteriously and surprisingly decided to sue only Hopes Nadoye and TV3? Because the idea is not to find anything that will benefit Ghana. The idea is to gag the whole Ghana media. Were we not here? And Professor from Paul Boating a report about Bontene. Ekachire said, Nanado Dankwe Kufuado, your woman, national women's organizer, or your illegal miner, or your galamsey. Your Ashanti regional chairman, or your illegal miner, or your galamsey. Your own Gabi Ochredakon is involved in galamsey. Your own Kokubako. The day a professor from Paul Boating document in here, the next day, what did Gabi Ochredakon do? Gabi Ochredakon edit Professor from Paul Boating echo court. What did he try doing? He tried to gag the guy. Send a Professor from Paul Boating cannot go to any media house to grant interviews to tell Ghanaians exactly, detailing stuff. And that wasn't just targeting Professor from Paul Boating, it was targeting Ghana media. The day Gabi Kaso or different Paul Boating Ako court, the media ceased to discuss that matter. Mambese busa o sa case na Gabi di from Paul Boating court no akwesi saying it is the same strategy Ochehini Ekufuado they are using on Ejapade. But I swear to God, this TV station, we will discuss Ejapade into detail every single day. No media house in Ghana has viewers than my TV station. No media house in Ghana has more intelligent presenters on social political issues than any person on my TV. We will break it down. If they are going to gag Ghana, they cannot gag Loud Silence TV. This should tell you something. These people are bent on destroying you, Ghana. May catch them. Moi hemfo na moto so NPP nkwasi ade so. Moi hemfo na mo frefra ntoma di nkwasi asem wo Ghana. Eso so nkwasi afo nkwasi asem. Agite ya mo ne bekum first. Mo ahemfo no nkwasi afo di bi na motete Ghana na. NPP di nkwasi asem a ende mo da wotete wo ka kire mo se omo nkoye campaign na mo ntom campaign no etija mo ne betwa muti. Mo na mo so sa nkwasi asem we so wo Ghana. Mo asofo na motete Ghana na mudidi politicians echi enkwasi asem ekoso so agite ya mo ne betwa muti. And it is going to happen because muni Ghana at heart. We will discuss Ejapade from page 1 to the last page. myself, in Koto, Free Mind, every independent-minded person to say, Mr. Article, Sulemana, on Truth, Straight Talk, we will break it down in Hausa, in Fanti, in Chi. We will make sure we get people who know other languages to break Ejapadia down. Ekufuado or Chihene, they are the people who are behind Ejapadia. They want to destroy Ghana. From Ochina, you will not hear any media house speak on Ejapadia. Ahankwa na obeti say Eke Ejapadia wansem, because that is Gabi Ochidakon's style of operating. Now, I'm sure I did. Yamfa calls cry okay. They didn't start the show early. Ejapadia no. Muhu detailed breakdown in your life. I will do it myself. And I will do it consistently to the day you go and vote. Every day. I will read every page. I'm a Ghana for you who would deep for a kufa than offer penny fee. How dangerous those people are. From Ochina, you will not hear any media house discuss Ejapadia again. That's it. Wohu Adenta Hawakumsen. I keep telling Ghana for girl with your friend Akosia Menu, Makana Samwaha. The reason why I end Nostradamus way, when I said the reason why cheap, filthy, weak-minded, desperate street girls like these want to lead Adenta and say, Ghana for you mubrudu ye Jimmy. Way the reason why into our NPP say or worry mark menu ba into Jansen or Kobo ebe relevant. This Nostradamus. And the attitude and her level of thinking, you have to say how Akumsin. On your friend Adenta how Akumsin no. And what has she achieved when it comes to intellectualism and even life? Do I say so or deputy spokesperson for Rebecca Kufuado. Now Rebecca don't want kasa. Why ne kasa mano? Rebecca don't want kere numesi. Into wine a bit to makasa mano. Now, this filthy thing, and some of them are NPP4 have introduced into our politics, all because politics has become so cheap. Because we have moved away from the morals, and money paya nyansafo also di a dominim to what we call money spreading and filthy political jandam. So these weak, lazy-minded girls who could not even succeed with a very weak company like Max International. It was a Ponzi scheme. Max International. There's a video, you need to get me that video. It was a Ponzi scheme. This girl, in any serious country, she has to be or sanke jailino by 15 years. They led group of young people. At the end of the day, misled them and stole money from Ghanaians. She went to hide and came back and said, "Me MPP ni me pese me bedi Adenta, almighty Adenta so." This Nostradamus, this Adenta Hawakumsin wants to lead intelligent people. And then they hear me, yeah. The people of Adenta, with all due respect, one of the most learned constituency in Ghana. One of the most learned constituencies in Ghana. For such a cheap riffraff because of dirty politics. Now, she posted something on social media. And this is what she posted on social media. She was trying to be smart, but naturally she wasn't born smart. She was born as a party helper. Her relevance in the MPP is because yase makmenu ba ene dino inti also bit my MP. Listen. Into this Nostradamus went on social media to post this. Adenta for. God damn it. I say, according to the umbrella gangs shift system, according to the umbrella gangs shift system, there are infinite possibilities when it comes to the hours you can do. They fail to add. I, however, believe it's intentional. What can you earn? Now, I'll say, for example, if your salary is 1,500 Ghana cedis and you now have to share with 2 others, your take home will be how much? The correct answer gets 3 umbrellas and 2 dressed guinea fowls. You also get a heavily used car that was given to some influencers in 2016. We will change the car tires for you. Have a fantastic day. Thank you very much, Nostradamus. So, Abayiwa way understanding of 24-hour economy in the say. We're not person parliament, no. I have a friend I'm in a school. A friend is sometimes he's in the States here. And I can just say, Kevin, I go share me be my padio. Sometimes the things they do here, I know she's dumb, but you know, this is politics. Leave her a little bit. I almost listened to that, my friend. That, my friend, he lives in Delaware. Almost. So, Kevin, you know this girl, all the girls we they use, but it be like the tension here too much. You know, she don't be smart like that, but you know politics. I almost listened to my friend. Now, go away, add your watch, understanding and say. On don't understand, it's a 24-hour economy, no. So, shift system, a train, no. Or say, oh, say, obi fa nipa miensen juma. That means, say, nipa sebio yafa nipa mienuka nipa bakuna oye juma no ho a. Se na ye nipa no 1,500 Ghana. Yafa sa nipa mienu aka on ni pay no ye bete so. We omwe jimi. They don't know anything. And they don't want to lower their ego for people to teach them. When a person called parliament, this is how she understands the shift system. This is how she, or 24-hour economy. And she said, Obi a juma company mim near 20,500. Say a fa nipa mienusa kano also mumbe ye juma na e juma no enye juma ma adenchia. Sa nipa 1,500 you tiane kano omo beteso we Jimmy. God damn it. Way and so begina stage to man no nonko parliament. How akumsin way adenta how akumsin. These are daft girls. Yeah, they show man hay mu na dem bedru ha o. Nyansa. This is a trashy human being. Ebe yese wote adenta sama sorry say. Sa kwara gidigiti way janta na na bedru antimi top abama no. She cannot understand simple shift system. Danka we Jimmy Kura nanka fa phone na fra America fra UK bu some say na mo shift system na mo ye no yete mo pay so ye fa nipa wo madwuma mu a na say mo shift no ye change ni nipa be kan yete mo pay so ana we Jimmy Kura no we Jimmy Kura we Jimmy a wo hwene so we Jimmy a wo hwene so a anadwo ne be ma da ho a kire ordinanim hwe ban no we Jimmy Kura nanka fa phone data ne bo onye den na fra broche ka say muna mo shift system ebi kwa no pa ebi kwa ewia enti ye fa nipa be kam ho a aya mo pay ne yete so we Jimmy. How can we build this nation with this group of nicompoons, this group of shallow, weak-minded, kitchen bob, low voltage individuals? We and adenta for kosala akoto abama ne said ye nkodi enimu parliament. This is her understanding of 24-hour economy and the shift system. And then obuso say, what is the meaning of review? Jimmy, the foolish ones, you know, and portray say, yeah, the Yako school. How can this? How can you, Oba Wafe, Sawawo? How can you be reasoning like this? Inti say you create a shift system. That means say the moment a shift system no or say it will be paid so. You are foolish. Now nurses no go hospitals shift system no. Yakoti will be paid so. nurse for mo kolebu a ebi kwa nopa ewia na enwumbre na omo ye shift no ya kwa akwati obi pay so kwasi aba nkoforo mko Jubilee House no mo ye shift system no ebi ba nopa na o be security na ebi akono the moment ebe for bifuro no ye ti obi pay so. These fools all want to enter parliament because Ekufuado amana ye fo. Erade Jankopon. Aye mistake oh. Aye mistake. And these are the people. These are the ones in Ghana. Omunya opportunity anomo pese omudi intellectuals omunim nyansa omo amakoye omu PhD papa bi eye surgeons. Such a dirty girl like this. Na ono pese one a whole surgeon like Madam Dr. Ayensu Ebetri back and forth. This thing. Baby Joey. Anyenchire mbola bed we. Na ye call school tina ye be Ghana for no. Na mo dwen say ye ntafre ana. Anyenchire mbola bed we. Ena because politics are funti. We ever snack of parliament. She does not even understand shift system. Can you hear it? We ne identify for omunim nyansa ne sorry anopa. Say we ko parliament ye ko sala akoko ntoko ato ama we. Anya nchire bola bed we. Na adwene ewu omomom kwan eme nchire omade. De omunim an so ma hye dross omabo Brazil omotwi oma no nom nam kurum. How did we get here? How did we allow such things? And people like these want to insult John Mahama. So be na ka de nichi said the tin ye de ahwe dan mama na nichi apayo. These things. Da gwen ko enim. Ye nya butra ho. Anya nchire mbola bed we. Now see. 8 the crab ball. Asemo. Now Nana B, I a confirmation be Ghana for, and we need to applaud Nana B for his foolishness. Ejapade buku gromo kan. I was Nana B o ejimi. Some really chill okay. Oti. Ejapade no mo chwe ko Nana B ejimi. Inti at this point, Ghana there you don't have to waste time on Nana B. Jimmy or Jimmy no there. There's nothing we can do. Is your mother in a party a stage host? Welcome, Dr. Bao. They say an first one. I don't know. Before you say down there at Papa, it's what done a party stage host. On the national organizer, what done Jimmy. Book Nankasaka. We are not supposed to argue on that. Omson and be a Jimmy. Into say Juma idea man say, oh yeah, PA. And you see, I know NPP for Kwakwe programmer on the team. Oh, say Enkofo we no, Jimmy. Omomba, Omonananom. These are not people. Akosi menu atro no enye nde no mo start yo omawariam atro omawom atro. Everything about them is a lie. If we decide to go inside their lives, people will say, oh Kevin, I don't want to go there. But these are the people misleading young people in Ghana. Oh, a young man, you saw a young man, Max International man, 600 Ghana a month. Within a year, or make it 5, or make it hey. What car we sit down within a year, and such a dishonorable, such a liar, a disease of a lady who is a froster. We Ajana 1, Ajana 2, Bawi. She does not even understand shift system. We anyenchire mbola bed we epese oko parliament. I'll deal with this girl. Now, na meka assembly afa eye Jimmy we hu. Nana B, wabeka assembly na waka say no academic fee policy. John Mahama mo almost said 2025. Enkwara mpeso mko university, nursing trainee, teacher trainee, first year nyina e free no. Nana B say NDC made this promise in 2020 and it failed. Inti Nana B catch there was say some NDC for can win 2020 na e come plans on that. And this MPP for catch say it is something new. They know the truth. Nana B Nankasa Babonte Bekachi will say, oh, Nasa somewhere there, NDC can 2020. Na ambem. This time a bim. On say, way Abachre say, NDC no omu consistent. Omon can someone no chinamon so much. It is what they want to do, no, and no one omu person ye because the people's interest and the doma kumaso. Into Jimmy at least, wabe end the conversation no magana for you say. Nana Bia or the NPP enimne say, oh, asama NDC for person de bay 2020 kwana na person de ba and your boat to any we are benim. Into anyasem fofro. Into it means say, no pokwajiman any mahama no, the doma kumaso they still want to implement it. So there is no argument here. There shouldn't be any argument about sa policy NDC for some of the bar and more SS at the end of the day. First year, or more nursing training, teacher training, universities, public universities, Sankofonia first year no obia into tuition. Second year obeji loan to ya, third year obeji into nanabi no crab confirm and say, "Ay idea at the NDC for akumaso da. As far back as in 2020, into why networker say we bosremuka timuka keke eda ho eyade o madwene ho senka 2020 ya mbotuo ene yankunipa ena aba NDC wiaye court no me de share NDC sema anka 2020 to 2024 anka first year student from tertiary nyina anka mu nyina anka mu university omu nyina first year anka tuition anka mu ntua fees but because nkwasiafo we botuo omu connive with the court no that is why today ya the power mo abesin there omu to see one regional hospital. There's no discussion. Discussion is done. Nana B, our national organizer of the NPP, Waba Bontene Abetune Numutuo, or say what is our way free NDC for what? A summer 2020 Kromo Kaye. Na enye Busremuka. A dear a doma kumaswa. O my imagine say, O me a day. O mo ebeye. Let us give the NDC the nod. Na omonye. It will say NPP for no cracker. Say 2020 manifesto no na ewom. O sibia omde galamse na bafi. And this is being done by NPP. They have the power. They know what they are doing. Mamu fanko shobia o. Eye the MP, eye the president. In Kofono Mofa 2,500 excavators I ever seen the and they are the ones doing this. Hey? Right now, God, I'm saying I get intense crampo chain fire no. Oma me ye ni. And ye dim kwasi asemechi na Bawumia Jimmy no ho. Chairman won to me Abujina Po Gabi the die tuo. Kate Jemfua. Eye eko wisi. Eye Mrekuduka. Eye Charles Bisiu. Me Ejapa Mesa. They are doing serious galamsey and ne konogo. You saw the aerial shots. Obiba said, this is unacceptable. Why are we even having a conversation today in Ghana? Say, yeah, Chaima, Bawumia Beka. We are not even supposed to listen to this government. Hey, Mamincho Bibi. When you go to Konongo, Mamincho idea. Mr. 2020, is this 2020? Oh, where did I go? Here idea. Here presidential elections. Here idea. I know Busan will say, I didn't know about her presidential elections. Nipa sent a to Abama Ekufuado. Nipa 31,000. Bear 3 months, Omunina, and the insu Omunya Binum, Yase Munsuina. Or he need to grow. And the Bawumia Koha, or he never so, my dear, Ghana, and dear, Mobile Humbading, may say, Konongo hine to war, Konongo hima to war. Nipa 11,000 and a to Abama John Mahama. Konongo NPP ababe say krono. Wabenya Konongo for we are 2024. Omo besa ko to Abama nkofo no omo say eku omomba. And the insu papa ni Konongo Ghana insu papa ni ha. Abanya baso. Na John Mahama teso oye president no. Uhu se obi abefia be ye galamse ofie. Ohene ya wo Konongo. Uhu bida. Enti se oyo ohene kura. The first thing you have to say is say, I deal with quantity me on hene, Mamma be to Abama by way. And so you ever no hene to what air campaign, Emma politician, kokonongo ne nkurase ubehu odi krofo obofra ntoma oh why ade owi a nsu esine dem no onum akowu owi a nsuo na esine dem na onum no onum nsuo na kowu emfa ne ho nipa 31,000 inti mi busa konongofo ene eastern region for kakran say die na mam to aba o to aba say wunsuo nsai ya mega nam say ofie ene se na wadwene no se bia o se ye mu adwuma kakra die na mugina so ede to aba we need to be serious. We need to be serious as human beings. And into the NPP enya that audacity to destroy Ghana. Last minute way. Mo be lucky. My lucky ya. Last minute do mo de be ye mo no hu. Ye tumufo 2019 ye te kasa. Mo so Kevin Taylor won fa kwase anko na ote abrochire. Wa ware broni osi abrofo draws we Kevin Taylor wo jimi we de so no onambo ase bebi na broni bi fa no. O nkwase ansu amo no minumi. Won kwase ansu amonom mu be wu se moa because mama mo ho kwan na politicians no ehu se sebia kwan da mo ho me se obi num nsuo wu or da ho support NPP obewu na NPP wo ho oh ye de twa ye fruma ye ntia se ekufu adu na busua obi anum san kwase ansuo ni bi na otekonongo na onum poison ye ne ye ntia se NDC baba de 2 months obekoro tarda ho kwase ato we wagya ne yere ne ma ho we wagya ne mama ne mada ne njanka emande ne ma ye be use omo se moa we jimi abana woto no die nti na woto aba no me say medin kwasiafo we atam na wontoma NDC hallelujah we say be paucho obodam na ma betena ha hwe nsu amonom na ma sa paucho se to aba na fese saban na me aboa abra me minum nsupa na me kira wo se de wonum no aban we na ema wonum kwase nsu a enche mu nyina bubewu no mensa metena nka se se me mama me ka asem no ma na ye din a konongofo ntoma NDC na NDC papa dia NDC party na papa dia we Jimmy me kira wo you people and this goes to the whole Ghana I will say it to aba ya adwene ye adwuma me kan we hu no eno na ema mu dodo no mo wo generational edian poverty mu no eni tire mu bi ehia mu a mu ntumi free hia mu if you say mama politicians then we say mu bi mu agimi ye mia mo konkora mpo no mo se de oh ye penisa o nkwase ade o mo ye mo say community mining tane community mining ko bo asia dance ko hwe tutuka den o mo say community mining ma say kuro ni nyina wa na ye chema wuntumi and they acquire report abodin Emma reporter Erastus Asarodonko say wa freelance minister no minister say onko be a community mine yeda ho tia kwasea na oye ne mo ne tuo ohene da ho ti kromo so kwasea panyi we so efrise kwasea we ma ohene ni sikadi o ma ohima sikadi o ma kromo panifo ya report Emma report ya freelance minister say ya community mine we se wo na obe commission o se minim adentina ko da ho ne nam asase we so adena kwa na wo community mine no oda ho ne nam asase so efiri se ekrom ho mpanifo enya ho bi sika ne bi di ohene no e wo se mu krom o ma no mobokọbọ chobo wo na hemfie ohene no e wo se mu kọbọ ni chobo wo na hemfie na mu yini fira hemfie ho because oni adwene pama konongo man wedwa yenti ase Kevin didi ohene atem wakase tie ehene yento una bedom nkwase ansuo na wu na efa me ho de odwen se make 2017 me start kasa kirebo bebrewu omu jimi nti no omowu from 2018 ye start bomb kokko ye tumufo dodo a omo ntie futo no dodo na wu galamse nsuo ku omo na odwen say we different from omo ubewu ti say omo a oh youth na abrante na okasa no o se eyekufo ado ne Bawumia mo omo na omo ye omo hye galamse na chi no eye sa NPP fo ya amanfo na afo bodjuma no omo ni NPP fo na ye djuma eye kufo ne Bawumia mo na eye galamse no gabi ochidako kweku baako chema wuntumi sankofo we ya enti why na okobọ ne sobo o ka kire me say ye ntrai Bawumia nhwe kwasea ne ye trai Bawumia ogin se sa galamse we bejai omo ye galamsey we ekumu no ehun sika na omo de sponsor Bawumia no enti yama Bawumia metena so na afi omo nkuye nyina meboa cheche ma huntumi be ma fon tantan sa no. With all due respect, obi a autistic lines who say Jimmy we oba santimemu a me ka kire wonne majority of asase wa santimemu nyina eye government land omaton ni nyina. They have sold all the lands. Now me be say me busa question bi. Me be say me busa question bi. Nana B. Oh, what's going on? I want to send something, but I don't know why my system is messing up with me. I want to do something quickly. The best me di bibi chiremo. Na me busa questions bi. Send a bear next time no. Me bana se me sabe busa sansem na obi nka se Kevin Taylor ebo ni sim no ka asem we. Nti na me pese me di ade bi chiremo. Eye asase a majority of insase a wa santimemu. Eye aban sase. Omaton ni nyina. It is gone. Because my adwene nkɔ ɛyɛ government lands a ɛwɔ asantememu meboa aha obia ɛhwɛ Accra government land ɛwɔ Accra ɛna ɔmotɔn ɛne deɛ ɔmogyae o government land ɛwɔ Accra deɛ ɔmogyae o government land a ne nyinaa wɔ ɛyɛ asantememu ɔmatɔn ahemfo ne nyinaa nim deɛ meka no ahemfo mpanimfoɔ ne nyinaa nim deɛ meka no ɛnyɛ is not new, they all know. Document I'm better no. I'm trying to pull it, but it's not pulling. Maybe some can document to be to screen so, but I'm not getting it to show. I'll talk about this tomorrow. Now me person what they have done, Mamenka, I'll show you the document. I'm trying to move the document, but it's not moving. Oko Kumasi Denyame. Onse Udu Denyamia. Majority of Denyamia says they are more henny. On hini bi was antimemu. Yeah, they are compensating no tie which is government land muntie mo a mo pese mo follow government land omo a omo wia abayan sase ma me direct mo. I wanted to put this on the screen not Ghana fu hu dem pese me kire. I don't know what's going on, he just keeps telling me something. So wo ko Kumasi Denyame uko Kumasi Denyame the vast assassin da hono it a compensate your hinibi. Now the omo yen say when old government buildings a wasa area ho ni nyina no na na bi any aban we emu nipa the omo yen say, and I have the list here. In fact, if this thing is going to show, I'm going to mention oko sa area wa government in sa se wo ho nyina aban bungalows sisi no unim strategy omo ye amen chiro na me mamu so ma ton sansase ni nyina. The strategy is oma ka kire nkofo bia tom trim me se danyame asase 90% e da che ohene baako se mo pe document be kire mo. I don't care. Now government bungalows says see government in sasse no oma ka say bungalows now old tie inti what they are doing and say omo de bungalows no ama contract say companies be NC a diner into modern buildings. Tie. Into bakono. So sa abaya sa we die sa bungalow we ye bubu ye de ama company we say onsi ebi na first no e semi detached. It's a company no e ba be no ebi a 7 e story building omo boa. Mumbu so omo say e abaya sa sia when the ma authorization say a private company should develop that project. It is a assassin a dynasty 1 acre swa and now 5 plot swa. Now almost say company way and a baby boy see. Now we see a dine fiabi AC 1 plot so 3 plot no mafa. Mo am Kumasi munim. Ni nyina ya ban asase. Nana B and the lady say, I mention company say am mo contract or what. I wanted to put it on my screen, but oko a year company be to say your friend company be Geoplast Ghana Limited. Almost 4 plots. Nina government land. Nina government land. They make actually nina government land. Oko your friend company be Geoplast Ghana Limited. 4 plots. Champal Avenue. Obeko na ewo. Almost no develop it. Eya buy asase o enana bi. Me say de nyame asase na dey compensate or hini bi was antimemu. Onim what I am talking about. Because document bi a nipa na ehu adwuma nipa so ewo namfo. And a namfo no so be send the document no. Enti de nyame asase eya buy asase na dey acha ohene. Ohene bi was anti dey amano. Enti ono aban asase a aka ye wie nyina emfa no ho. There's a company called Geoplast again, our 12, plot number 12. Me say Madinkaka plot number 4, plot number 12. Geoplast Ghana Limited, our plot number 19. Gig Empire Ghana Limited, plot number 2. Gig Empire Ghana Limited, plot number 3 and 20. Gig Ghana Limited, plot number 16. Your company be friend of Kobe's Contemporary Coast Limited, Ebe Construction Limited, Kobe's Contemporary. Me, I have dug all these companies. I have all of them. Their profile. I know them. Your company be a friend of Petra Hardware. Petra Hardware. All these companies. Omo Residency Road. Your Champel Avenue, Pine Avenue, Jackson Avenue, Old Bekwai Road, Circular Road, Residency Road, Akowusan Street, Royal Palm Avenue, Old Bekwai Road. They have taken all the land. In the name, it said they are redeveloping government bungalows. When they see Ghana, when you actually Asantiman government land be our Santiman as to be our tongue. Nana be in the lady. They all know what I'm talking about. These are the facts. But you see me, others don't say things. Make the documents in your Bible chiremo. Mamuntwa moni enhwe eye enkran kwa. And yes, sorry, this is the news we are getting. Maminka bibinchira mo monkran for no. Let me tell you something. Yes, say Land Minister say Ghana's lands are safe. Land Minister denies state capture allegations. Yes, say and the omo di asase bi ama owu company a family omo boa. Omo nyina was a family ni mebusuanim. Yeah. They have given the land back to themselves. Owu family now, yes, say Achimota Forest omo di ano. The NPP guys are in there. Now, Ablakwa Ebusa Land Minister say, Muna mo say mo di aba digital. Muna mo say you have computerized everything. Oba ekuro biya swa. So person who state land biya, when you go into the system you will see it. Yebusa Abujinapo Samuel say, why is he not publishing all the state lands for Ghanaians to know the Yabansase and Yabansase? Or see a man some time. They want to clean the system up. They want to make sure and a government cannot publish state lands for us to know. Asase dia. Kwasi ampenyi way on na apiati explosion, police investigations. Kwasi ampenyi way eshed to abugina pondu 40 years. Onu 45 onyini you ye jimintra this boy ye kuni power Ghana enkoratete through dynamite explosion on for police investigations report ma Ghana also onye kwasiafo yo Ghana nyina TV so ka brofo otwe we ni nam Ghana jimi we ni nam Ghana onye adwuma papa bi on abrabom politics inti Ghana fo awu police are investigations Oma ye hu die wo mu a kwasi ampanyi we se onfa maye land se wo Ghana ye Ghana for dia a oye land minister oma ye hu onfa ni nyina ngu system ni ye hu o se ye man time a Ewurade Ghana mu afu Ewurade me say Ghana mu afu papa sa abu gina pokwasi we besa ko gina MP minu anom ntafo beto ama no na apiaze for de omo okrom kakra wagene o se emeduru wo ho me say kwase ampanyi wei obeko srem obeto mo 1 cup obeto beans o wie sika kogu polytank mu emende wo ku obi because nipa na be wia ne dollars. Election is coming obesa tam sika ko srem no akwachecha me hiafo o wia osemo santoma me no asa bankran na ye de kwase at TV so ka brofo adan a ye ne akosku kakra Jimmy O do some time cry now who the onka. Now, oh thank you. The document is here. I didn't know I had it in the system. This is a document I was showing you. One kind for yourselves. I already had a document on the system. So now I am going to go further into this story and break things down for you to see. Where your Kumasin say these are all government bungalows, government lands. Omaton ni na. De nyame o se de en de sa asase ne de mo forget it. Na na bi ne di enim. Mo amun read the ochina mo ba mo beka se we nyina eboa government bungalows na ye renove me se hwan and the mass instructions say private entities and renovating government bungalows. Mahwewie Monfango kan chiro mse Kevin Tiller do abeto china mo enyi mo ho ano a. That is the situation. Now this is another report that is quite interesting. And it's got to do with Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Eyi nipa bi osi opeso de omoko Supreme Court. Na muntie story we ye it is disheartening a little bit. Professor Opon can be a Supreme Court judge even with Canadian citizenship. Mo say mbre be ka kire mo say before Akufo-Addo list we ba abontere appeals court for the Supreme Court omo de omoko Supreme Court. Mo kai say be tran ka kire mo say omo de omoko Supreme Court there's one man in it or Canada. Now it is because of that man omo person omo amend the Supreme Court ye amend him because say obi kuta dual citizenship as ani pa betumi e holdi e office mo kai mo I know it's there because I said I know. On se meka kire mo time na jakpa masem no court no I came to show you the people list kire o e ka kire judges are possible judges are Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo e de omoko Supreme Court. Now there's one guy in it Canada Norte. Now they want to create an avenue for him to be able to enter the Supreme Court of Ghana because he is coming to do some job for them. Okay. Sama and your friend of Professor Opon. Now it's so interesting, This man, Okovetin, and at this issue of dual citizenship or a Canada ni no say Ghana ni. And Omubusa and say, Sesiano, dual citizenship no kutao no. Opesa obey Ghana Supreme Court judge no. Opese ujai to say yes also ujai to if you say Supreme Court ni e kano enya banchi ase court